I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now is left to me to deal with him. You can't. If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
But for now, we're going to look at a slightly different system that doesn't just affect the moment of death, but the moments before death. Something that makes combat more grounded, horror more horrifying, and sacrifices all the more heroic. Picture a movie fight scene between a hero and villain. They're clashing blades, dancing back and forth, parrying, dodging, blocking, keeping up with each other's advances, surprising each other with new techniques and strategies, until finally, one of them lands a devastating blow. It's not just a graze on the arm, it's not just a smack on the chest. It's 0 HP. When using the point of no return system, we want to draw attention to this moment of the fight, to make that hit extra cinematic and weighted and affect the decisions that your players are going to make when they are given that critical choice of staying down or getting up.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
So with that, let's go ahead and dive into our first build, the level 5, Blighted Warden.
In the shadowed underbrush of the ancient forest, where the line between decay and growth blurs, the Blighted Warden moves unseen. A spectral guardian at the crossroads of life and death, melding the Gloomstalker's mastery of darkness with the Circle of Spores' eerie command over fungal life. They are the embodiment of nature's unchecked, wild ferocity. With each arrow knocked from their twisted, spore-infested bow, they strike with the precision of night and the inevitable spread of decay. A silent protector of the natural order's darker, untamed side.
So there we go, there's our thematic intro.
I have to finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is one town, one place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay. I'd hope you'd get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10, rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item during combat. It will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is, instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am, because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where. Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now it's left to me to deal with him. You can't. If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
But for now, we're going to look at a slightly different system that doesn't just affect the moment of death, but the moments before death. Something that makes combat more grounded, horror more horrifying, and sacrifices all the more heroic. Picture a movie fight scene between a hero and villain. They're clashing blades, dancing back and forth, parrying, dodging, blocking, keeping up with each other's advances, surprising each other with new techniques and strategies, until finally, one of them lands a devastating blow. It's not just a graze on the arm, it's not just a smack on the chest. It's 0 HP. When using the point of no return system, we want to draw attention to this moment of the fight, to make that hit extra cinematic and weighted and affect the decisions that your players are going to make when they are given that critical choice of staying down or getting up.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So with that, let's go ahead and dive into our first build, the level 5 Blighted Warden.
In the shadowed underbrush of the ancient forest, where the line between decay and growth blurs, the Blighted Warden moves unseen. A spectral guardian at the crossroads of life and death, melding the Gloomstalker's mastery of darkness with the Circle of Spores' eerie command over fungal life. They are the embodiment of nature's unchecked, wild ferocity. With each arrow knocked from their twisted, spore-infested bow, they strike with the precision of night and the inevitable spread of decay. A silent protector of the natural order's darker, untamed side.
So there we go. There's our thematic intro.
I have to finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the water tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the northern water tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is one town, one place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay. I'd hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10, rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item during combat. It will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Where? Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now it's left to me to deal with him. You can't. If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Roll Advantage. Welcome to tonight's session, The Tales of Evrand. Let's roll the intro and dive in.
I'd like to welcome you to the world of Evrand.
The Seekers of Insomnia.
I told you to leave me alone.
I could do this.
I wanted us to live and I wanted him dead.
Oh, I am so happy to see you.
Every party needs a pooper.
Raise the blade!
John, are you having fun?
I would like.
All right, and we are back. Oh, Ryan, you're a little askew here. Let me fix that for you, Bubba.
Thanks. So I was gonna say I can also move. I kind of tend to just shift around too much.
No, you're good. All right. Well, anyway, now that Ryan's full face, his beautiful masquerade right there is available for us to peruse. And let's go ahead. Let's go. Copy your homework, but to make it look obvious. All right, take it away, John.
It's just dudes complimenting dudes. Don't be weirded out, Kayla.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so confused.
Welcome back to the Tales of Evrand session. Oh, god damn it! All my shit's
never
gone.
check.
No, I had it
check.
open and then I had to restart my computer and then everything's
Okay.
just, you know what? Online D&D sometimes has its gripes. It has its drawbacks. This is one of them. Having to rely on my fucking computer. Book 9, chapter 5 or session 91. Exactly what I'm saying. Back to you, Joe. Take us in with a summary.
You got it. Book 9, Chapter 4, By Sea or by Sky. We decided our next course of action. Grab Dio to help us with our travels and then use the port glass to transport to the Shadow-Sworn Thicket. From there, we'll take a ship from Ashran, an eastern city in Syria, and make our way to the Rainbow Isle. Returning to Stormhold Keep, we take a little break and enjoy a spa day in Gak's room. During this time, Basil gives Enid a necklace of protection, a gift to keep her safe should she ever fall in battle again. Later, they head to Enid's room to rest and find all of her furniture on the ceiling. A successful prank by Gideon. Gideon, in case anybody didn't get that from the interpretation. I know it was a little weird. Meanwhile, Dio talks to Gak about how to act and speak around free folk, and gifting Gak a hat to commemorate his upcoming seafaring journey. Rian checks in on Yrsa, addressing her discomfort and pain around Thalorian. Yrsa expresses relief that she isn't a god, but Rian counters wishing that there were more gods like her. Yrsa points out that it's impossible to answer every prayer, but Rian emphasizes that trying to do as much good as possible is what matters. Enid and Dio have a heartfelt conversation, with Dio reflecting on the crew he lost, but expressing happiness to be with us and a desire to be a better person. With that, we arrive in Ashran after some travel, and we split up. Rian, Yrsa, and Gideon go to buy clothes for our disguises, while Basil, Enid, and Gak attempt to confidence their way into a storehouse where the ledgers are kept. The first party buys clothes, but not before Yrsa is accosted by several street merchants, and gives away so much money that she almost incites a riot. Meanwhile, Enid and Basil successfully gain access to the documents, pressuring the Keeper for information. Gak and Dio bribe the dockmaster to walk away, allowing us to commandeer a new ship. We board our ship, and we set out to sea. Dio shows us how to operate the sails and work together as a crew. It's heartening for all of us to see Dio in his element and being effective, for once. We have a moment to speak with the dolphins, which brings Yrsa to tears. Before the session ends, Yrsa hears a deep, foreboding voice in her head. Rift Warden, we will meet each other soon.
Thank you so much, Joe. That was a wonderful summary. I very much enjoyed that one. Now, diving back into the game, the party. Where's this at? Midday on their ship, in front of them, see many, many pieces of what looks like driftwood. Hold on. Where's my stuff? Here it is. As you look ahead of the ship, you see many pieces of driftwood and broken pieces of what looks like a ship. It's easy to tell because you can see a large piece of the sail still floating above this sail of bright blues and golds. You can't make out what exactly the ship belonged to. You don't see any insignias at the moment, and there are no bodies. I'd like everyone to make a perception check.
Yeah, Gideon ain't bothered.
Yours is locked in.
Okay, I rolled mine twice and it's not coming through. So, oh, awesome. Wish it didn't come through.
Oh.
I see them.
I couldn't tell you rolled. There wasn't a sound effect.
Mm.
Yeah, there was.
It didn't happen realistically, so.
So, Yrsa. Yrsa's the only one who sees this. I'm gonna actually message you.
Okay. Secret. I got a
Also,
secret.
something's really wrong because I rolled a 1, but it's saying it's 17.
Because of reliable talent.
You can't roll anything below a 10.
Anything?
Well, I think it's what you
Well,
have
for that
expertise
specific
in, or what you have
skill, yeah.
persuasion in, something like that.
I only
You're just so reliable, girl.
regular. Oh. Okay. I accept. It's a 17. It's not a natural one.
Yeah, well, it's still now. No, I'm just kidding. By 11th level, you've refined your chosen skills until they approach perfection. Whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you can treat a d20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10. So anytime you roll anything that you're proficient in, bare minimum, the lowest you can roll is a 10.
Oh, look at that! Sick. 17.
Rogues.
To everyone else, Rianne, you are able to see a slight insignia on one of the flags that are torn asunder. The insignia that looks to be the Citron Trading Company. It is the symbol of Siri, and you can see this piece of paper behind the insignia and what looks to be a paper or a pencil. You can see that it is ripped in like 3 pieces. The only reason you can tell what it is because you are familiar with the insignia. But this was definitely one of their merchant vessels.
It looks to be a merchant vessel of some kind. Just from looking at the remains, is the type of damage identifiable? Like, does it look like there's like giant, like gaping holes where like cannons would go through, or is it been destroyed for too long? You can't really tell.
There's not any big enough pieces of the ship that would show holes, but with the 22 perception, and just to clarify world lore, that black powder cannons don't exist yet. Rather, they are arcane cannons, so they work the same as cannons, but they shoot magical, elements, and blasts and force damage and stuff like that. So you wouldn't necessarily see holes; you would see things blasted open, almost. But in this case, you don't see any damage that would be from fire or force or anything that looks arcane in nature or man-made in a sense. It definitely, you can see that pieces of the wood have been cracked inwards, like they've been snapped from the top down.
Yursa's gonna say to everybody, it's so strange. It's like there's many different lights underneath us.
Lights?
What do you?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, not like the eyes of a creature, but just a bunch of lights. The dull blue lights. And they're moving somewhat. It looks like it's ahead of the ship.
When we look over where she's saying they are, do we see anything?
No. And Yrsa, you have also lost sight of those lights.
Wait. Yrsa is going to wild shape into a seahorse and plop into the water.
A seahorse.
Is that okay? Yeah, I was looking through the different types of animals and I liked seahorse.
Is that
Okay.
Is that going to be fast enough?
Oh, you are a smart person, Rachel. Hold on.
Wait,
That sounds
It's
small.
a horse.
Ooh, no, that's only 20 feet
I think
of
they
swimming.
just go like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
do
you can do
a
something.
hunter shark.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
hunter shark.
There you go.
That's 40-foot swimming.
Yeah,
The
there you
seahorse is
go.
only 20. I'll do a hunter shark.
I'm
Okay, well,
surprised
yeah.
It's that much, honestly.
Yours is
thought it
cute,
was
though.
cute. Yeah.
It is cute.
You could be like a goldfish. Maybe that's faster.
Seahorse.
A
Yeah.
seal?
Hunter shark has the best.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, yeah. Yrsa's gonna kind of, after saying that, she's just gonna jump overboard. And then wild shape into a hunter shark halfway down. And splash.
That's really cool.
Okay.
Shark.
I'm going. Wait, I already used it today. Never mind.
She would say, I'll go check it out. Before she just
Wait.
blops.
I jump off and transform. I jump off and halfway transform. Actually, I'm gonna go. Bye.
You can see Yrsa's like fin sticking out as she like travels towards where she saw the lights, but then it'll plop under the water as she swims deeper.
The sounds of crashing waves against the ship and the creaking of the wood disappears as you start to swim underneath the water. You hear the bassy tones of ricocheting of water on stone underneath and the currents smashing into each other, but dull. You hear the bubbles above as they are crashing into the ship. Make a perception check, Yrsa.
As a shark?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second. What's my option? Plus 10? Crazy. Sharks are perceptive.
Well, they can smell blood from a mile away, don't you know?
Touche. Do I smell any blood? Sniff, sniff.
No, you don't smell any blood.
Okay.
With a 19. How far are you swimming down? Currently, right now, you don't see the lights.
I feel like she would like kind of swivel her head back up so she can remember where the boat is. She doesn't really want to lose sight of the boat. But she will swim a little deeper towards where she remembered seeing the lights.
Okay. You swim down and swim further and further as I have to get something. 1 second.
You're fine.
You start to lose sight of the ship above ever so slightly. It's hard to lose sight of it because it is daytime right now, and it does outline the shape on the surface of the water.
Mm-hmm.
But as you go further and further, because you are a shark, you can still see. But you know that you are in the darker parts of the ocean at this point. You're about 100 feet down.
Oh.
All of you on the surface have lost sight of Yrsa. Yrsa, I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let's see what sharks have, baby. They don't have that. Oh, con check. Is that the same? That's not the same as a saving throw, is it? Sorry, I'm not sure what to roll for that. Oh.
What if I destroy all the water?
The ocean?
Oh, +2. Okay.
Gotta find your son.
So yeah, it
I'll
would
start
be.
boiling it.
It is a 17, John.
That's a failure.
Oh.
In an instant, Yrsa, you feel pulled in a direction. But you don't feel your body get pulled in a direction, but rather just appear in a direction. You lose sight of the ship above you. And that is because as you look around, you are surrounded by darkness. And you can see the water around you, but you can see the gray-scaled, dark, slimy body of massive tentacles that wrap around you. You hear them gliding across the water, and you start to see the lights as it, on its large back, all of these blue dull lights, and then two large blue eyes staring directly at you, Yrsa. And you hear that voice.
Well, this is a surprise. The Rift Warden comes to me. This is too easy. But here you are. And
you see in front of you
Cthulhu, no! This is terrifying. I thought we could be friends. Why'd you let her go by herself, guy? I'm so sorry. I thought this is gonna be like, oh, it's a cute little merfolk village, and it's.
Listen, I've always hated the ocean. There's so much we don't know. That fear will leak into fantasy games.
Don't worry,
I
Rachel.
prefer the
I
one
have.
that recorder sent.
Yeah, I like that one.
My bad. I logged into the wrong account. Oopsie.
Okay, wait, John, do I have a moment? Okay, this might be a dumb question. Does this seem like it's a threatening presence?
You see the symbol on the center of its
Yeah.
head is the symbol of Demogorgon.
Okay, do I have a second to do something?
Yeah.
Am I like grappled right now? Like
No, the body of the Kraken is just surrounding you.
Okay.
That's all, folks.
Would like to swim away very fast. I am a hunter shark. My speed is 40.
And if she dashes, it's 80.
Yes. And I'm a shark, and I can do that fast.
Yeah, that's
when
almost like half the length of one of its tentacles. It's really
Say the
nice.
Kraken only has like 5 feet of movement, right?
I will tell you, Yrsa, looking at the Kraken, it is about 80 feet in length.
My god, we're all gonna die.
But you
okay.
start swimming.
Okay.
You start swimming, and Yrsa, you can't look back because you are a shark. You try to look
my whole body, yeah.
But there is a sense of something chasing you. There is a sense that as you are swimming upwards, there is something very large swimming in your direction. but you don't feel the water around you changing. Just it does not feel like it is moving, but it feels like its presence is right behind you.
Can I do something else? And you
Yeah.
can tell me no. Okay. As she wants to swim until the boat comes into view. Okay.
Okay.
And then as soon as she sees the boat, I don't know how this would work underwater, but I would like to try to cast Tidal Wave towards it.
Is tidal a verbal component?
It is. So here's my thinking. I will drop being a shark.
Yeah.
Cast Tidal Wave. And
Right.
like use this sounds so silly. You can say no. Use the momentum of the wave being like pushed forward towards the creature. So the idea is to knock the creature back and to propel Yrsa forward. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. The only thing I would say is that casting a spell with a verbal somatic or verbal component, even if you're in your human form,
I understand.
You can't speak the words out loud.
I see. Water goes in your mouth and you die. Yeah, okay. That checks out. Just kidding. I won't do that. Sorry.
I mean, can you not swim to the surface and then say it?
Well, I'll say this, Yrsa, you dash, right?
Yes.
What's your speed?
As a shark, 80.
Okay. You dash 80 feet. You don't see the boat.
Oh. Keep dashing.
You dash another 80 feet. That's 160 feet. You don't see the boat.
I mean, how fast were we going? There's a lot of ocean, and we're like the only thing that's sticking up.
She got pulled.
Yeah. She got magically pulled somewhere else.
Yrsa got magically teleported.
Oh my god. Okay.
You continue to dash.
I want to dash upwards, just like towards surface, rather than like laterally, if that makes sense.
Okay. And I will say I'm not gonna make you roll to find out which way is up and down because you are a shark right now. But for future reference, anybody in the water that is this deep, you have to check to see if you can find up and down. You dash another 80 feet, which is, what is that math?
140 feet.
Do you want your voice mod on right now?
Did you want that turned on?
Fucking damn it.
Fuck it, I'm keeping it on.
240 feet, the darkness starts to clear away and you can see the bottom of the boat.
Oh.
You do hear behind you.
Any swimming. I mean you no harm now. Where are you going to go? You're in my home.
And you continue swimming and swimming until you reach the boat. All of you see Yrsa swimming as fast as she possibly can to the surface.
Yeah, as soon as she like breaks the surface, she's going to not be a shark anymore, and she's just gonna like shout up, "There's a kraken, and he's following me. Please brace yourself." And then she's gonna scramble onto the boat.
Kraken.
Yes.
Yeah, Rian will help her up on the side of the boat. Throw her rope down and get her up. Okay, well.
You didn't want to just face step up?
No,
should we...
I want to save my spell slots.
All right.
Oh wait, it's not a spell slot. No. Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Panic.
Should we just keep moving? Like, faster?
Does it look like it's coming after her?
Nope.
Okay, but wait.
Mage armor. Just throwing that out there.
This is
That's
Kayla.
a good idea, Gideon.
Thanks,
Don't we
Gak.
need to
You
kill
inspired
this
me to do it.
thing anyway, or?
It's got a symbol of the Demogorgon.
Technically,
Did
yeah.
Yrsa share that?
Yes, she would share that.
Okay.
Plus, we know that the Kraken is the creature for the plane of water rift.
Right.
Well, when it
Well, if
wants
it's
us to
coming,
stop,
maybe
it'll
we
stop our ship. So we just keep moving until it stops us.
You hear from behind. Is everything okay?
There's a Kraken coming for the ship.
Great.
If there was a possibility for it to backseat to go pale, you see Dio go pale. What?
So Dio, either get a weapon or hide.
Please put down the mainsail. Please put down the mainsail.
That's that one, right?
Pull up the anchor.
That was Gideon's on that.
Dio is just freaking out. Fuck.
Well, your son will look over the edge. It's just nothing.
Nothing.
Do we have a map of like the water? I'm assuming. I know Gak has a map of Evrand, but I don't know if there's like a map on the ship or something of like more where we're going or not.
Is sea travel also by the sky in Evrand?
You mean like the North Star and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the Evrand map is pretty accurate to like what you would see on a seafaring map. Once you get into the archipelago, I have a zoomed in version of that. I mean, hold on, let me see if the archipelago has. Let me see. No, you're not at the archipelago yet, and it doesn't have. The archipelago has an actual like A1, A2, B1, B2 kind of stuff. But where you are right now is just open ocean.
Nice.
Are you okay?
She looks, I don't know, a little shaken, but kind of confused that it's not like immediately bustling out to attack us. And she just says, yes, not my wisest decision I've ever made. I guess I wasn't thinking I would run into that. I saw lights and I thought maybe it was like a city or something.
I mean, you couldn't have known.
Yeah,
Destroyed ship was kind of a hint.
Well, it could have been a rock or.
Basil like slowly turns her head to look at Gideon.
Okay, well,
maybe just regardless, we do stick to the buddy system from here on, even if it is like pretty lights to be a city in the water, you know? Like, I mean, I can't turn into a shark, but like maybe there's an animal that, you know, assists with people going underwater. No, any?
Like what?
I could be a dolphin, and you can go underwater with me and hold on.
Oh, that would be fun. I'd do that. Sign me up.
See, Gideon?
Listen, you got away from that thing once. I strongly am against anyone else going back in the water.
Ew.
Boo all you want. Yeah. I don't care.
Brad is right.
Thank you, Gideon.
How do we become the bad guys here?
No one's the bad guy. It was an honest curiosity. It's not every day you go for a swim and there is a giant kraken staring you face to face. However, yes.
Well, sorry. Ryan has a question for John. So, I mean, we've all heard of krakens before, but what would Gideon know? Sorry. What would Gideon know about krakens in terms of just abilities, their intelligence, like, do they have, I don't know, just like, what does he know other than, you know, big, scary tentacles, gnashing of teeth and such?
Yeah, go ahead and make a history check.
All right, we're gonna throw guidance on
Can
that.
I as well ponder?
Yeah, I'll say yours is going to be
Right.
more tailored towards, well, the Kraken, but also
Ooh,
towards
spicy.
the plane of water Kraken.
Okay.
Pick 26.
Okay.
Thank you, guidance.
Jesus Christ, Yersa.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. Well.
Get out of here
You're
with your 26.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah,
like
fuck you,
dog
Gideon.
shit. Yeah. That's all I heard.
Well, so Gideon's history is more on the mythology and lore of Kraken in general, because Kraken is a general term for it. There's not one. There are many. But there is only one. There's only one mother. And we'll get to Yersa here in a second. But Kraken are said to be from the plane of water that they seep through before the calamity, when planes of existence could speak to one another. They are normally bottom dwellers, and normally over the past couple, almost 100 plus years or so, people have not really seen much of them, especially in the waters around Siri, because of the dragon turtle that wanders the waters. The dragon turtle that protects Siri. You've read that the Kraken are afraid of that dragon turtle, whose name I forget again. But so seeing Kraken is not fully uncommon. It is a rare occurrence. But what you know and what you've read about is they obviously have very, very large tentacles that can grow up to 60 feet long. They have a singular beak that can crush ships and split ships into two. They feed on ships and the people who are upon them. They also can create storms, and they have potential to manipulate storms to strike things with lightning. There's also known that when Kraken make their lair, the water significantly turns a dull, dark black in the area, around. No matter how deep or shallow the water is, I mean, anybody who's played Sea of Thieves, it is that dark. That's pretty much all you ascertain. But again, a Kraken on this scale has not been seen for a very, very long time. Now, for Yersa, the Kraken on the plane of water is a well-known creature to those that are Rift Wardens. It is lore that you kind of have to know, because the Kraken, up until its corruption with Demogorgon, worked alongside the Rift Warden of the plane of water, and that specific Kraken has a name, and the name is Zaltrax. Zaltrax is the mother of all Kraken. She created and birthed every single Kraken that there is. And it is last said that she resides in the plane of water. Her body is a little bit different than the Krakens you see on the Prime Material. It is more squid Cthulhu-like, whereas the ones on the Prime Material that have kind of gotten used to the environment have grown like larger mouths and more like alligator faces in a sense. They've adapted over time to the Prime Material, where Zaltrax is very abyssal looking almost in a way. Zaltrax has the name of Mother of all Krakens and the Empress of the Endless Ocean, and she has the ability to do all the things that Kraken can do, that Gideon knows of, creating storms, making the area pitch black in water, but also possesses magical capabilities. The ability to teleport, the ability to hide themselves invisibly, the ability to create magical storms rather than just regular thunderstorms. That's what you ascertain about that.
So, like yours and Gideon kind of like brainstorming together. Does it seem like what Ursa saw, that was Mom?
Yeah, that was
Whoa.
Altrax.
That's great. Okay, well, she would share that with the whole party.
I'd say the only thing that Zaltrax was last when you talked to the warden of the plane of water, was last in the plane of water.
Well, that's not great.
Well, so this Mama Kraken is with the Demogorgon and out of the plane of water, so we need to go get her. Or should we wait till she attacks us?
She's probably gone now, since she can kind of teleport around. But if we want to close that rift, we will have to address her at some point.
Yeah, and I was also trying to talk as Enid to get it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I realized I don't think that was very clear. So yeah, Enid's like, do we attack her now or later?
Well, Ursa looks overboard. Does it look like she's still there?
No.
Is there bait? Do we go fishing?
I think she might be a little too smart for that.
Looking up at the sky, is there any sign that a storm might be coming in?
Yeah. As you look up, you can
Yeah.
see in
Yeah, I
the
thought so.
far distance that there is dark clouds starting to form slowly.
I think she's gonna come to us. Then Gideon's just gonna point.
So how do we prepare for that? Like, what do Kraken, like when they attack? Like, what happens?
Have you ever seen Dead Man's Chest?
Oddly enough, no.
Oh, you'd love it, Enid.
You ever
Oh,
played
but
Sea
I-
of Thieves, Enid?
Yeah.
These are interesting plays and games you guys keep bringing
I've
up.
never heard of these things.
It's a board game.
I was an orphan for a long time.
Oh shit! Really?
But you keep bringing that up, but same.
Dio, is he still panicking or is he around?
Nah, yeah, he's
Pokes out of a barrel.
His hands are on the helm. Actually, is Gak on the helm or is Gak down there with the party right now?
Sorry, I couldn't unmute my microphone. Gak is up there with Dio, and he's holding a map of Evrand in his hand, and he's just kind of like, just looking around.
So Gak has this map in front of Dio, and Dio is not looking at the map. Dio is looking straight forward, and you can tell that his knuckles are going white from how hard he is holding the helm right now, and he's just like, he's freaking out. He's not doing great right now.
Oh, okay. Well, Ursa's gonna shout out, Dio, have you ever fought a Kraken before?
He slowly looks towards you. Fuck no.
Okay.
Well, do you
Sorry.
know someone who has?
And lived? No.
Oh, come on. It can't be more scary than on Braxicor.
At least with Umbraxicor, you could like go underground and get away. We're in the middle of the ocean on a ship, surrounded by water. There's nowhere we could go.
I mean, we could plane shift away if the worst happens, but...
Please?
We're not at the worst yet.
Exactly, and honestly, Dio, if we want to have a chance at closing the rift, we will have to address her. I mean...
Wait, what do you mean? We're going to get to land and forget all of this, right? We're not trying to track down a Kraken.
So, Dio,
I don't think we're tracking anything down. I think that she's coming to us. So I mean, you could jump off the ship now and take your chances, or you could.
He just starts crying.
Okay, Dio, come on. And she's gonna
There you
like go up to the helm and like slap the wheel and say, okay, literally, what precautions do you guys do to not, when a Kraken attacks, not like you can get to land, what do you do?
Find shallow water.
Okay, so we can do that. We can lead this thing to shallow water.
We're so far from
Are there
shallow
not
water.
sand? Aren't there like sandbanks?
In the middle of the ocean, Enid.
Are there not islands?
We're heading towards them.
Well, let's try and
He
move
is right.
faster. Don't we have spells for this?
Do we?
Looks to Ursa.
Can you make the sails go faster?
I can make the sails go faster.
We
Please.
can't just
The
accept
sails are
that
the
we
sails
failed.
actually moving, or is the ship moving because of the sails?
Because of the wind. Can someone make the water move any
okay.
faster?
Oh, but okay.
That's not helping.
You're so well. I specifically took this to help move the sails. Hold on. What even spell was it called? Like gust or some shit? Hold on.
No, it was control wind, I think. Gust is a
Isn't
cantrip.
control wind? Isn't control wind the big one?
I mean, if you want to go fast.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Wind. 5th level spell. Oh, control wind. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay, as a collective, I think we have to make a decision here because we're going to have to deal with it. We can't just leave it out here, right?
I mean, the whole thing we've been trying to do is fight against the Demogorgon and close these rifts up. So, I mean, yeah, we really shouldn't leave this Demogorgon-infested squid in the sea.
Idea. What if we leave it to the dragon turtle? I'm sure it could kill this Kraken easy.
Well, where is the dragon turtle?
I don't know.
We could lure the dragon turtle.
Does he have a call?
I don't know if we'll have to.
Actually, now that we know there is a Kraken nearby, I mean, he might just come over, feel threatened. We are almost out of Citron waters, but not yet.
So we stay in Citron area while the Kraken approaches, and we find the turtle at the same time. And then they fight.
And we run.
Well, we have to make sure the squid's dealt with still.
Okay. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to be any help in fighting a Kraken. I have these. And he pulls out regular common daggers. That's it.
All right, so
we know.
Then you're gonna focus on steering the ship. All right.
Okay. Now, counterpoint. A Kraken's whole attack strategy is to stop a ship. First. And then eat it whole. Or snap
So-
it in half and eat it
so
in
if-
pieces.
If we stop the ship ourselves, then it's gonna be like, well, what can I do?
I will
John.
return to my first statement. I will not be of any use.
Then go below deck. I don't know what to tell you, Dio. I don't think we necessarily have a choice here.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm being
No,
a coward. I know I'm being a
You
coward.
are being just fine. John.
Yeah.
When Ursa goes to remove like a connection to the rift, that person or thing doesn't have to be dead, right?
No.
So like,
Your
what if
staff
she
can
breaks
remove
the
connection.
tether? Yeah. Does that break its connection to Demogorgon though, or just the rift? Or can it do both?
So, both. Well,
Both.
it
Both
will
is
break
good.
the connection. It'll break the connection to the rift, but the corruption of Demogorgon is different. Sorry. You've never tried to focus that. I think what I'd say is if you wanted to try to use the staff's power to remove the corruption
Yeah,
from
that's
the Kraken
goal,
or
yeah.
Zaltrax, you could do one or the other. You can remove the connection to the rift, which will close the rift to the plane of water, and remove the connection to the Demogorgon that it because you all know that he's pulling power from these creatures. But the corruption will stay. But the connection that Demogorgon's getting power from will be severed. But you could use the power of the staff to remove the corruption, making Zaltrax good again, but still keep that connection to Demogorgon. The power connection. Does that make sense?
Okay, so I could remove its connection to the rift, but it's still corrupted, right? The rift will close. It's just a corrupted being. I could remove its corruption, but the rift stays open. But the Demogorgon still pulls power from that rift being open.
Right. Because his his connection is still with the Kraken.
Okay, so there's really... It sounds bad, but there's really no point in making the Kraken uncorrupted then.
I will...
Is good by nature anyway?
I mean, yours' knowledge, this one was not bad. It's not... They're not... This one specifically is not a good entity. It's like a neutral evil, almost. Where it knows it needs to live alongside the Prime Material to get what it needs, and the Prime Material needs to live alongside it to get what it needs, you know? I will say this from Braxicor as well. I know it's confusing. But it's also... The Demogorgon's corruption is almost like mind control, in a sense.
Yeah.
Where he is literally controlling them to do his bidding, while also being a parasite and taking their powers. So it's just two different connections.
Okay, team. What do we think we should do here? Should we just keep sailing and see if we run into it, and then just kind of go from there? Or...
I think just sort of... I think we should just keep going, and if we run into it, we fight it, and based off that information, I think that we kill it, or we wound it, and it runs away, and then we just kill it later.
Because who knows how long it'll take before it, like, potentially misses us, and us waiting for that lion turtle thing, whatever.
Yeah, do we want to stay in Siren Waters?
Well, I feel like we should keep moving towards our goal regardless.
Okay.
Just because, like, I would hate for us to be stationary, just, like, waiting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long will it take roughly for us to reach those storm clouds? Like, Dio would know that roughly, right? Like, if the wind keeps up what it is.
Yeah, he says the storms will probably be overhead within the next 2 hours.
All right.
And either way, if we stay here or go towards them, that is a large storm. There's no way we're going to go around.
And what time of day is it?
It's around 4 p.m.
Okay. So crazy. Okay. So I agree with everything. I think we just keep going. We do what we can. If I remember correctly, it's Brienne and Gak who need a full 8 hours, right? The rest of us can kind of do with a little bit less. I think you guys should try to get some shut-eye now while the waters are, like, calm and stuff, because I don't think it's going to jump us right when the storm hits. It might wait for the ship to get a little bit battered and just kind of, like, jump us later. So I think if you kind of get rested to where you can kind of be up through the night, I think that might give us a better shot. It's probably over-preparing, but I think it might be worth just kind of taking it safe, you know?
No, yeah, put us on that third shift.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm cool with that. Gak, let's go to bed.
Okay. Good luck, guys.
Gak, could you please hand the map to Gideon?
Mm-hmm.
No, can you flip it a little? Like this. Gak was holding it like this the whole time, and now I have adjusted to this way. Thank you. Feels wrong to hold the map sideways, Gideon. But
Yep, sure does. Just Dio things.
And for the next...
In the army, you're supposed to orient the map in which way you're facing, so... Think of it like that.
Yeah, well, we're not in the army, are we?
We should
And Gak had it upside down, so...
There you go.
Go ahead, Kayla.
Never mind. I'm gonna save that spell for when things
Okay.
get cuckoo bananas.
All right, so the next couple hours, Dio does say a couple things to the party to get them ready for the storm. As you all batten down the hatches and pull up the front sail, according to Dio. Gideon, you and him don't have a conversation at all. There's no talking between you two for the next 2 hours. It's just silence. There is the occasional... It's weather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you continue sailing
hat into the quarters, by the way, because no way in hell he's gonna wear that through a storm.
Okay. As that happens, the sky becomes dark. Let's see. Do I have it? Nope. Okay.
This position really kind of hurts your arms after a while.
I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there's a goat.
We brought goats with us.
Yeah, yours are brought
Yeah.
them along.
Yeah.
It's our comfort goat,
What's his name?
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob. I was gonna say Bob.
Billy
Bob Thornton.
Oh.
I will say, John, as much as you'll allow me, I would like to use control wind when things get crazy. Like Yrsa, I feel like after she doesn't really need to rest for very long, she would be up by Gideon and Dio, and I would cast control wind to try to keep things not super crazy in the sails.
Okay. So. The sky darkens.
That is up to an hour, by the way.
Sweet. And you start to hear thunder and lightning. As eventually...
Oh my god, this scared the shit out of me.
That combined with our fireworks.
Yeah, I didn't know what was real.
The storm is upon all of you.
Oh, and lightning struck our boat too. Jesus Christ.
Don't say that.
That's just what I'm seeing.
Dio starts to yell commands at the party as you try and make sure that you miss the large waves in front of you. The ship up and down, you feel all of yourselves losing balance. Rianna and Gak, you are woken up. You got maybe 3 hours of sleep as you both fall onto the ground as the ship sways to one side. All of those on the top deck trying to hold on for dear life as the ship turns almost an entire 45 degrees on its side, and then sways back. And at this point, I would like everyone on the top to make a dexterity saving throw. As one of the ropes snap off and whip across the front deck.
don't know how Basil did it, so she said not today.
Well, that's a con saving throw. I mean, you still rolled an 18.
Wait, no, I meant to do Dex. I'm sorry.
It's okay. What's your modifier?
It is. Is that the plus?
Yeah, I think it's +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 20.
Yeah.
I
Still
know,
good
but I
enough.
didn't roll I rolled a con, so I should roll the Dex.
I'd be. You can take the 20. You still roll.
Yeah, you rolled an 18.
Yeah. All of you dodge the whipping of the rope across the deck, not taking any damage. You grab yourselves and kind of throw yourselves against either one of the masts or the side of the ship. Oddly enough, Dio is smiling at this point. You kind of see Gideon as you're kind of holding on next to him. You see him kind of, like Jack Sparrow in the one scene where in the storm, he looks like he's in his element. He's very focused forward, and he is not moving very much as the ship sways. You see that his knees and legs kind of sway in the direction they need to. But you continue on. I need everyone on the top deck again to make a athletics check as you try to hold on as the ship hits a large wave in front and gets lifted up, because now as you're going up there is a valley in between the next wave, so the ship launches off of the wave. Okay.
You say athletics? Oh my god, I heard dexterity.
I mean, I wish I heard acrobatics.
We'll get to that.
Okay, well, I died.
You and me, you're so.
Ooh.
At least you could turn into a fish.
Yeah. I'll come get you, don't worry.
I'm fine. But I appreciate. I got backups. This is what I'm good for.
Let's use this one. No, this is not good. I don't, sometimes you pick the wrong ones. Let's just use this one. Okay, so Gideon and Basil, you're able to grab onto something as the ship lifts up completely off of the ocean and for a brief second has about a 20-foot drop down onto the next wave. Enid and Yrsa, you lose your footing, and like an elevator going down, but you go up, you start to lift up off of the ship itself, your body lifting off of the deck of the ship. Enid, you can make an acrobatics check to try and grab one of the ropes. However, Yrsa, because you did roll a natural 1, you watch Yrsa as you try to grab onto the side. I would like Yrsa to make a strength check with disadvantage.
Ooh. I don't do good strength anyway. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I'm making up for all those natural 20s.
Good thing I have reliable talent, because Jesus Christ. 25.
You rolled a
But a
nat
fake
1 on
one.
acrobatics and got 25. That's incredible.
I mean, technically, it's a nat 1. It's a critical failure.
Reliable
but
talent.
technically, those aren't applicable to.
It says
skill
it's
checks.
treated like you rolled a 10, so it's actually not a critical failure.
Could
Enid,
I
you
grab
grab
a rope
onto.
and lasso yourself?
Enid, you grab onto the ropes to the side of the ship, and you are dangling off of the side as you kind of throw your arms in between the sections of the rope and your legs through the sections and kind of just bear hug it, grabbing on to hold on, as you are about 15 feet away from the water as the ship is kind of tilted to the side. Yrsa, you try to grab onto the side, but everyone above sees Yrsa fall off the side of the ship. Yes, Gideon?
Do I have like a reaction to try and do anything to help her?
Make a perception check.
Oh, what? Fine,
Fo-
that's fair.
Also follow up with, because I know Gideon's working on something, but is Yrsa falling on the same side of the boat that Enid is?
I'd say so. You can see Yrsa just barely.
And how close is she? Feet-wise?
She's probably in the center of the ship right now. Oh, well, actually, I guess, where would Yrsa be, do you think? Center, front, or back of near the back of the ship?
I mean, which sail needs the most wind? She was like trying to control the wind so this wouldn't happen.
Oh yeah,
so...
she was close to Gideon, wasn't she?
Yeah, so yeah.
The front sail is not down anymore to kind of control how much wind the ship is getting to help out. So you would be in the middle of the ship. And
Okay.
Gideon was up by Dio, so about 45 feet.
Okay, so as he sees her struggling before she falls off, he's holding on with like one arm to whatever he's holding on to. He's gonna throw out his hand. He's gonna cast Vortex Warp and just teleport her right to him.
Oh, swag! Thank you.
How come none of the other campaigns have Vortex Warp? It's such a good spell.
We need
I
it.
know.
You tell me, I don't know.
I don't play a character that can take it, so.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are Gak and Rian staying down below at this point or coming up?
I think Gak's probably like on the stairs, like just kind of looking up, trying to make sure everyone's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Dio is going to make a check to see if he can keep the ship moving forward in the right direction. He rolled a
When
23.
Can I climb up? I'll wait my turn.
I mean, it's not turn. You can climb up.
I would like to climb up.
You want to go to the top of the? You want to go to the crow's nest, or do you want to get onto the?
I want to get back on the boat. You said I was hanging off the side of the boat on a rope, right?
Yeah, you're hanging off like one of these things.
Oh,
like
I
the
thought it was
things that
off the
connect.
side of the boat.
I mean, technically it is the side, but
I want to get back where everyone else is.
Okay,
I don't want to
yeah,
be up in the crow's nest right now. Oh my god.
you climb back down onto the ship, and you kind of hunker down. And are you staying in the center of the ship, trying to still maintain the middle sail?
Yeah. She'll go back to whatever her post was.
Okay. And Basil, are you on the middle sail as well?
Yeah. I'd say like where she's needed, she is.
Okay. Yeah, and Dio is yelling out commands and everything during all of this. There's one final, as you continue through the storm, lightning strikes towards the ship. I would like, let's go with Gak. Roll a d6. I'll say 1 to 3. The lightning hits the ship. Okay.
Baba Booey.
As it fires, well, there it is. Next to the ship, there's no structural damage. Rian, roll a d6. As multiple lightning bolts strike down.
Boo.
The next one connects with the front of the ship. There is no fire as you are in the rain, but you can see bits and pieces of the wood kind of splinter off, and you can see some of the ropes ahead kind of snap off. Gideon, roll a d6.
Nah, I'm okay.
One. Okay. Strikes into the side, or into the water. Enid, roll a d6.
While this is happening, can Yrsa like race to the side of the boat and look down to see if she sees anything?
Make a perception check.
This is gonna be very black.
Roll a d6, Enid.
Oh, Enid.
Yrsa, I mean, you can only see the crashing waves in the ocean beneath you. It doesn't look pitch black, though.
Okay, it's
Okay.
like not letting me. There we go.
Yes.
I have
Okay,
to
that
roll-
strikes.
Okay, sorry, I had to roll it a few times. Just go with the first one. I don't know.
Okay, it strikes into the water. Basil, roll a d6.
Okay.
Okay. This one strikes at the middle of the ship. I need everyone who was in the middle, which is Enid. I guess. No, you're supposed to Gideon. So Enid and Basil need to make dexterity saving throws.
Are the stairs in the middle, or are they towards the back?
The stairs are kind of in the middle, kind of going down.
So
well, you guys are underneath though.
Okay.
How close are Basil and Enid to each other?
Across from each other. Each one of them was on one of the ropes, holding onto the middle sail. So one's on the left and one's on the full right. 25 feet away from each other.
Does that make their rings proc for advantage?
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
within 30 feet, yes, it does.
Malwidge.
Don't be struck by lightning.
One.
I'd rather they didn't.
That's so much better.
Sit down.
Alright, well. You win some.
Listen, at least Enid's got better.
Yeah. I mean, 16's not bad, hopefully.
No.
We got 27 Enid or 16?
I got a
There's
27.
27 and a 15.
Basil's a 16.
Yeah.
Basil. Okay. Yeah, Basil, you succeed. Enid, you succeed. You dodge the lightning.
Woohoo!
Last one. Yursa. Roll a d6.
Uh-oh, skettios.
I really like these drums, by the way. I just wanted to say that.
Hi.
Strikes
Yay!
through the water.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was... Yay!
Yeah. So, bursting through the storm, you see 20 feet ahead of you light on the other side. What looks like sunset as you eventually make your way out of the storm.
Yay.
No crap.
Not that storm.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's not what I expected at all.
No.
Okay. Gideon, or not Gideon. Gak and Rian, you come above to see if everyone is okay. You notice that there is a small bit of damage to the ship on the front from a lightning strike. Some of the sail is a little ripped from the storm, and some of the ropes have snapped. But overall, the ship is intact.
Gideon's just gonna go start casting mending cantrips.
I'm gonna join you because Enid also has mending.
Same.
Yay! Mending crew.
Okay.
Get this ship
Gideon
back in
hands
the
goggles to
tip-top
everyone,
shape.
even though there's no need for it as we're
No
fixing
need.
wooden rope.
Aesthetic.
Okay. You continue to mend and fix the sails and ropes. Dio says, "Night is falling upon us soon. We're going to have to start lighting the torches and pull up the sails. Slightly. We won't be able to sail fully. The night doesn't really give us wind. But we should be pulling into the archipelago within the next day. Is everyone okay?"
Mm-hmm.
As
think we
good
made it
as
out pretty
one
well.
could be.
Yeah, I think so. Brienne, should we go back to sleep?
I suppose so.
Okay, good you said that.
Gak just immediately starts going back.
Good night.
And dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Irsa would like to go talk to an animal, please. But there's purpose. I promise you.
Okay. Yursa, there are no animals around.
Nothing. There's not even a seagull.
What if we started? What? Do we have any bait?
Is there a fishy?
Did you bring any?
We have to have food, right? Anyone got something fish-like?
You know what?
Wait, you're so
Okay.
turned into a worm. Well, that's you stop them before they eat you, and you have a conversation.
Okay. Well, then she will be sad and turn away.
Here says you are look. What's your passive perception?
20.
As you're looking for animals, you don't see the dull blue lights, but about 80 feet below, you see what looks like almost like yellow and blue skin, 2 red eyes. Looks almost like a squid, as it kind of has been it has been following the ship, and as you look down, you see it start to dive down under the water and just kind of disappear.
Bye. I shall wave.
I will say it looked like a small-ish squid.
Is it the baby? Maybe the mom's just angry that its baby's lost. What if we return the baby back to the mom? Everything's fine. No? Okay. But it's gone, right? It's gone, right?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
We've officially passed out of Citron waters. We could turn back if we want to still try the dragon turtle thing.
No, I think we decided we have to keep moving regardless, right?
Yeah.
I think it's the best course of action.
I have to say, this is the most stressful ship venture I've ever been on.
You should have came
And
with
that's
us to the
saying on
astral
something.
sea.
Wait, oh, Gak, I thought you were downstairs sleeping.
It was in your head.
Oh, wait, where's Gak?
Who are you talking to?
Ah, you miss him. He's just downstairs, so you can go talk to him down there.
He wasn't... Anyways.
I'm sleeping downstairs.
Dio, do you need to get some sleep? Because Dio also needs 8 hours, doesn't he?
Probably. I probably need sleep. But no offense. I do not want any of you on the helm.
Why not?
Do you know how to read navigational charts?
Gideon probably does, and I know how to hold a wheel.
All right. And he lets the wheel go and starts walking down.
Is that something within Gideon's?
I love that
in
there
your
was no double
proficiencies?
checking.
Like sea vehicles, I'm guessing is what you're talking about.
Sea
No.
vehicles or navigator's tools?
No, but if you'll allow it, because
I love a
because
no but.
I've never used this, but I
Yeah.
should. Where is that thing? Give me one quick second. So astral trance is very much like an elvish trance, except for when you finish this trance, you gain proficiency in a skill of your choice, and one weapon or tool of your choice from the player's handbook. So if Gideon knew we were on a boat, he would astral trance and draw from the astral sea to learn.
Look at that.
Okay, how long does the trance take?
Well, I mean, like, I slept last night.
Okay.
If you'll allow that, because I've never used this against you all campaign yet.
Yeah, okay, we could say that. So Enid's driving and you're navigating? Or are you
Unless
driving and Enid's navigating?
Well, do I have to drive and she has to hold the map awkwardly like Gideon did for a few hours?
Well, here's the thing. Proficiencies with sea vehicles, right, allows you to, drive the boat correctly, not lose speed during this time. Navigator's tools make sure you go in the right direction. So you choose.
Okay.
Do you want to make sure that you go the right speed, or do you want to make sure you go the right direction?
Direction. We need
Yeah.
to prioritize direction.
All right, so Enid is on the helm. You will lose some time, but you will head in the right direction because you are on navigator's tools.
Dio is already getting manic. There's no way I wasn't going to let him sleep.
Just for everyone's sake, there are individual rooms downstairs. This was a very elegant ship that was made, probably for some lord or noble. You're not sleeping on hammocks. There are some hammock spots for like crew, but there are enough rooms for each of you to have your own, should you choose. So And there's also a captain's quarters that nobody has claimed.
Well, that's Gak.
Oh.
Well, Gak went downstairs.
And Dio didn't claim it?
You don't see Dio go into the captain's quarters. He just goes downstairs.
Yo, I mean, if no one wants it.
So.
Go for it.
Above the ship, we have Enid, Gideon, Basil, and Yrsa. Gak, Rian, and Dio are sleeping. And at this point in time, it starts. The dusk settles, and I don't want to say it.
Evening begins.
Evening begins.
Doesn't sound right.
It doesn't.
Night
Try again.
cressens.
There it is. That's the one.
Oh, the lights.
The sun sets. The sun goes to bed.
The stars come out.
A new hand touches the beacon.
And as evening begins, no, whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a break.
Okay.
5 minutes. Come back at 10:20.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
To finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is one town, one place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay. I hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item during combat. It will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can.
You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Where? Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now is left to me to deal with him. You can't. If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
But for now, we're going to look at a slightly different system that doesn't just affect the moment of death, but the moments before death. Something that makes combat more grounded, horror more horrifying, and sacrifices all the more heroic. Picture a movie fight scene between a hero and villain. They're clashing blades, dancing back and forth, parrying, dodging, blocking, keeping up with each other's advances, surprising each other with new techniques and strategies, until finally, one of them lands a devastating blow. It's not just a graze on the arm, it's not just a smack on the chest. It's 0 HP. When using the point of no return system, we want to draw attention to this moment of the fight, to make that hit extra cinematic and weighted and affect the decisions that your players are going to make when they are given that critical choice of staying down or getting up.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So with that, let's go ahead and dive into our first build, the level 5 Blighted Warden.
In the shadowed underbrush of the ancient forest, where the line between decay and growth blurs, the Blighted Warden moves unseen. A spectral guardian at the crossroads of life and death, melding the Gloomstalker's mastery of darkness with the Circle of Spores' eerie command over fungal life. They are the embodiment of nature's unchecked, wild ferocity. With each arrow knocked from their twisted, spore-infested bow, they strike with the precision of night and the inevitable spread of decay. A silent protector of the natural order's darker, untamed side.
So there we go. There's our thematic intro.
I have to finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is one town, one place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
Zone
We're back.
So cool.
Take it away, John.
Man.
I was eating a banana. Welcome back. So, I need to figure out other ways because I almost said it is nighttime. It is evening. Darkness has fallen.
As Ra, the sun god, lowers himself into the darkness.
Paylor stops looking at the world for
There you
now.
go. See, that's cool.
Someone's walking somewhere. So
It's our neighbors. We have kids living upstairs, and they run from 6 in the morning to about 11 o'clock.
Terrible.
That's crazy that you can hear it so well.
It's, it's old apartments.
It makes me very happy as someone who records things often.
Yep.
I don't think you're being sincere.
So who's on first watch?
I can be on first.
Who's on first?
I can also be on first.
So is anyone going to sleep?
I mean,
Other than
yeah, some of us that haven't gotten to rest yet need to do their trances.
okay. So
That's why I would take first watch so I could trance it.
Okay.
Afterwards.
So I would like Enid and Basil to make perception checks.
Sure. Boom.
Basil said, "Not on my watch."
Okay. As you look around, I will say that visibility is very low right now. There are no lights other than the lights on your ship. So everything past where the ship ends is dark vision. Basil, as you are kind of looking around with your 29 perception, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. The sea is calm at the moment. There are not many waves. It's pretty easy to see if something was on the surface near your ship.
Okay. That's
But-
good. Oh.
No. So if there is anything you guys want to talk about, your watch has started. The two of you. If
I don't know. They're talking about shit according to what Rachel said. I'm like, I don't know how she's taking watch.
should I have made you roll
No.
perceptions with a disadvantage?
No, she'd be like, she's like leaning over and giving like little pecks. It's like, okay, I'll go walk over to my spot now. And then like
That's cute.
10 minutes later, like, I'm back for another. Kind of what Nick does to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about in particular, Basil? I don't know if I have anything like, noteworthy. I assume they would talk, but like.
No, and nothing like I think would warrant
role playing it. Yeah.
They're probably just talking about like, damn, so that was a crazy experience.
Yeah, squids. Scary.
Oh, she'd probably be like, Enid, I am never stepping foot on a boat unless I have to again.
That's fair.
And it better be a good reason.
Normally we don't need to. We have so many options.
I'm just letting you know.
That's fine with
Cruises
me.
out of
No honeymoon cruise on it.
No.
Your watch is uneventful. You do not see anything around the ship.
Cool.
Yeah, you could have, Gideon. And the two of you relieve your watch to the second, which would be Gideon and Yrsa.
Yeah.
Make perception checks, the two of you.
Yrsa's also on the lookout for any type of fish.
Okay.
Rah.
Yeah. Again, anything outside of the vicinity of the ship, it is dark vision. So everything is in dull grays and very hard to see right now. But your watch begins if there's anything you two want to talk about or do during the watch.
There's no fish.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, yours would just be like a little kid, like languishing across the edge of the boat, just like her whole upper body leaning over the side of the boat. Hello? Anyone? I know it's late. Okay. Like, that's all yours is doing.
I mean, fish sleep too.
Hmm. He's just languishing over the side of the boat.
You're set.
All right.
Yep.
While you are on the edge of the boat looking over,
Yeah.
you see that yellow-bodied, blue tip, red eyes squid. It's closer to the ship.
Okay.
It's about 30 feet from the ship, and is much larger
Oh.
than it looked before.
Well, she's just gonna shout. Hello? Are you friendly?
Make an animal handling check.
Gideon, there's a very large squid over there.
What?
A squid. $15.
It dives a little bit deeper into the water, but you can still see it about 60 feet down.
Okay. She's just gonna say, my name is Ursa Moonglade, and I'm very sorry to bother you, and you don't have to answer. It is okay. I know strangers, meeting them is very scary sometimes. We are travelers in your home, but there's also... Sorry, the way Gideon's looking at you right now.
Did you even cast the spell yet?
Ursa will cast Speak with Animals. We are travelers in your home, and we are trying to... Well, there's two really big problems. One, there is this very large, terrible kraken who is causing havoc a couple 100 miles that way. And if you happen to see him, it'd be wonderful if you would let us know. But also, we also are on the lookout for a very friendly dragon turtle. And if you have any idea where he is, you should let us know, if you can.
What type of creatures does that spell work with?
Great question. Hold on. I have to look. Because she's using her little necklace thing. Brooch. It just says... Okay, well, it doesn't tell me to speak with animals' actual spell. Verbally communicate with beasts. Is a fish not a beast? Is a squid a beast? What is a squid?
So, Yursa, this you're not getting a connection with.
Oh, okay.
as you
That's
speak.
fair.
Now, it seems like a fish, like a squid. But as you kind of look closer to it, it has some of the same features of a kraken. It has a very large beak, extra tentacles, some that are thicker than the others, to latch onto things easier. And you see as it looks up towards you, Gideon, you hear sounds like a mop hitting the front deck, the center deck. Just as you look over, and see this green skin humanoid kind of crawling up the side of the ship. And you see that it pulls from its back this almost trident made of bone and fish like parts. You see another one on the right side, and you start to see this as you look over.
Oh no.
You lose sight of the juvenile kraken beneath the ship. And you start to see these green humanoid fish people crawling up the ship. They look towards the one that makes contact on the ship first. Look towards you, Gideon. You have one action to react because you saw them before they stealthed up on you.
Is there? I
Well,
don't know.
you're supposed to.
I've only ever seen like movies, so this might not be real. But I feel like ships always have like a bell right next to where the wheel is. Could Gideon ring that to alert everyone else like problem, more or less, just like as hard as he can?
Yeah, there is one. Specifically for these reasons. You start to ring the bell. So you have one reaction.
Sorry, this is such a Ursa question. But they look like they are about to attack us, right?
They're readying a trident to throw at Gideon right now.
Yeah, okay. That's all you had to say. I would like...
I didn't bother your squid. I was sitting here quietly.
Can Ursa thunder wave and push them back off the boat?
Okay.
I understand they're probably like fish people, but I think just to buy time for everyone else to get up here, just get the fuck off the boat.
I'm gonna bring you to the battle map.
Okay.
Now I understand that you guys probably can't see anything except for the center of the battle map. I hope so, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you click on your tokens, you will see their vision and what they can actually see. Anything in gray is dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, that is your vision as of now.
Then, yeah, could she
you can use your
thunder wave
movement.
these? Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and move yours to where you think she would move.
Okay, I think she would like, seeing that one of them was getting ready to throw something at Gideon, she would go over here and just throw her hands out to thunder wave. Yeah, and they have to move 10 feet away from me on a failed save. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast this, and it is a con save.
Okay. A con save?
Yep. DC 20.
Okay.
That's damn. You're okay. DC 20.
So you run over and you thunder wave. Roll damage. Oh, 23.
23.
So what's the area of effect? 15 feet from yourself? Okay, so it gets these two.
Yeah.
So those two, you see their chests concave into their body as they go limp and just fall over the side. You kill both of them.
Oh shit. Okay.
Isn't the one south also within 15 feet of her?
I don't think so. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So splat, splat,
back off,
splat. At this point, we're going to roll for initiative, and I will put everyone on the battle map. I'm gonna put you all right here, this little area. I'm gonna put Dio over here as well. Everyone will not get to the next round, or will not be in combat until the next round, but still roll for initiative.
Okay, well, I got a 24, but for some reason it didn't port over.
I got you.
Okay. Oh, well, that one did. I swear I rolled a 24 on D&D Beyond. It's in the log. It's in the chat. You can see it.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Thomas the Tank Engine.
I fucking dodged Thomas the Tank Engine. That was crazy. He's coming at me hot.
Hey. He's got it going on, you know what I mean?
Alright. So just to confirm, everyone has this slight vision, right? When you click on your token?
Yep.
I believe Gak is the only one without dark vision.
Yeah, but I can see the whole boat.
Yeah, you should be able to. The boat is lit up with torches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also see something over to the right.
Yeah, so I realized this afterwards. It's a tile of like the inside of the ship, but we're just not gonna use it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I realized after I created vision that you just can't see that, so I'm just gonna remove it. Okay. Now, we're gonna begin combat. Now, as you're looking around again, Gideon and Yrsa, you notice that that juvenile kraken is starting to make its way to the surface, but there are also individuals in the water that are the water is kind of writhing around them and keeping them above, almost like this cyclone from their waist down as they're kind of just raising up, and you can see that they're readying spells off of the ship. You should see these individuals.
Does it look? I mean, like, obviously, I only know how much I know, but does it look like this guy is in cahoots with these guys, or he's just also here? He just happens to be here.
Well, I guess it's hard to tell right now, as it is making its way to the surface. It doesn't look like it's making its way to the surface in a nice way.
Okay. I don't know. I keep thinking it's gonna be a baby, and we'll just turn him in, and the mom will be like, "Ah, you returned my child. I'm with you now."
No. It is a baby.
Okay.
It's like a preteen squid.
So it's angsty. Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, little one.
No.
It is about. By the way, it is about 15 feet in length right now.
All right.
But as we get to the first round, Rian, I will say you can place your token within 10 feet of where you are right now. It's probably where you'll get, but you won't be able to take any actions. That's just with dashing, getting out from beneath. Okay. Enid, same thing.
Yeah. I think we'll go. You said 10 feet. Sorry. Yeah, I know it looks like I'm still under, but I'm up, but there.
Dia's not on the turn order. All right. For the sake of time, all of these clusters of monsters are going to be going at the same time. So the Kraken priests are going to. This one over here is going to raise up, and it is going to. You see lightning start to form in its hand, and is going to strike it out towards Rian, who is the closest. Rian, I need you. Oh no, this is to hit, so I'll just roll. Natural 20.
You know what? That'll hit.
So. So you are going to take 42 points of lightning damage. No, sorry, thunder damage. This is a thunderbolt. And you are knocked prone. It is.
Okay, so I take half damage from spells.
Well, no, it's not an actual. It's a ranged spell attack. Does that still count? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it does.
21.
Okay. You are knocked prone. I don't know. The other Kraken Priest is going to move in this direction and is going to fire a Thunderbolt at Yursa. Well, balance in all things. Natural 1. As it fires the Thunderbolt, it hits the side, and then this Kraken Priest is going to fire one at Gideon. Guys, I can't make this shit up. Natural 20.
A 10.
Like,
But that's
literally.
Man, it'd be a real shame if someone silvery barbs that because
Oh wait, doesn't Basil also have a thing for that?
Basil's not up there yet.
Oh, she's not up there yet.
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
in this round.
But yeah, silvery barbs, Jonathan.
Yeah,
Okay.
she does have Sentinel at Death's Door for any crits, but yeah, she's not up here.
14 to hit.
Happens when I can use it.
That's gonna miss.
Cool. All right. That is the Kraken Priest's turn. It is the Sahugin's turn. You do notice 1, 2 do make their way up onto the ship where you are. That is their turn, but this one is going to run over and with advantage and flanking is going to stab you, or at you, Rian.
I am prone, so it does get advantage.
Yep. And then a d6 for... Okay, 17 to hit.
Nope.
Yep.
It rolls.
It is going to attempt to take a bite attack at you.
Okay.
It has something called Blood Frenzy. I mean, it gets advantage on its attacks when someone is not at 100 HP. Or
Yo,
100%
my shark
HP.
had that too. Too bad I'm not a shark.
It's under 100 HP? I'm not under 100
Well,
HP.
No.
No.
100% HP.
Oh, okay.
If it's missing any hit points, it gets Blood Frenzy.
Got it. Beautiful.
But that's, that is a very promising 11 to hit with the bite. It just goes to bite you, and it's trying to gnash at you, and it's just ricocheting off the armor. And the armor's not even getting scuffed up. It's just getting slime on it from the fish. This next one is going to spear at you on the ground. Blood Frenzy. Doesn't get double advantage, though, so... Nope, doesn't hit. It's going to take a bite attack.
Damn.
Okay. We got a 21 plus a d6. 25.
25 just hits.
Awesome. So as it grabs down, it grabs your arm and bites. And you take 4 points of piercing damage. Yursa, you're up.
Okay, and okay. Where am I? Okay. Sorry. Trying to decide a few things here. I don't want to hit Gideon. I have a lot of AoE spells, I realize. I have a lot of AoE spells.
Garlic AoE.
You know what? I think it's time to become an owlbear. I'm gonna turn into one of those. I use one of my wild shapes. Owlbear.
All right.
Thank you.
I don't know if this thing has vision.
I think so. Where's my owlbear stat
I mean,
block?
owls definitely have night vision.
Yeah, it has a stat block for it, so
And
yours
it's like a
should see
fey
even more.
creature, so.
Oh, I do. Thank goodness. Okay. And then yours is going
I'm gonna
to.
move you. Sorry, Yursa, I'm gonna move you into the water.
It's alright. I'm gonna run after this guy. And I
yeah,
have.
Yursa, there's a face, a fishy face of fear as this fish person
Probably never
sees-
seen Owlbear before.
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck is that? He's running towards him.
And she's gonna do a little spicy multi-attack here. We're gonna do a nice little beak. Oh, attack. Normal. Oh, well, maybe not.
That is a miss.
A claw! A thunk. Wow.
That is a hit.
Yay! Thank God. That much.
You notice that their armor is made of seaweed and fish bones. So
Oh, lordy.
14.
Yes. Oh, look
I did not
at
mean
him!
to click that.
They're so cute. Can I
Yeah.
swipe him off the ship, or no?
Make a contested strength throw with it.
Oh, strength, you'll say. Well, I am an owlbear. A saving throw or just a check?
Check.
Yeah. Owlbear. 16.
Yeah, so you slash through, and the claws, like jello, just go through the skin of this creature. And as you do, you take your action to just kind of throw it off the ship, and you just hear.
Sure, he'll climb back up.
It's
but
not
hey,
dead.
yeah, for sure. It's on the ship. All right, that's yours' turn.
But it wishes it was.
It really does. Gak, you're up.
All right. I'm underneath, right? Still.
Right, that's right. So you'll be able to move 10 feet from where you are right now.
Okay. Gonna pop
And
up
we'll put
here.
Dio right here. And Enid right here. Oh wait, no, Enid already moved. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'll pop up and end up basically on top of where I just came out. And I see Ursa Owlbear over here.
I just want. Sorry,
these
I
two.
totally forgot. Yeah, to be clear, anybody who was below deck is using their action to dash up to this, so you can move 10 feet from where you are now, and then that's the end of your turn for this round. Because
yeah, unless I bonus action.
that is true.
I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna do. Are these things over here dead?
Yeah.
Nice. On this one right here to the above Rian, I'm gonna do telekinetic shove.
Okay, were you trying to push it?
Over this way.
Okay, and what's the save?
A DC 18 strength.
Uh, 15. So it gets pushed 5 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn? Gideon.
All right. New spell time. Gideon is going to cast the 7th level spell.
Ultra Disintegrate.
Yep. It's like
Hyper beam.
Kamehameha, but just disintegrate, yeah. But no, he's going to cast Crown of Stars.
What does that do?
I'll read it out. Lasts an hour, takes an action. 7 star-like motes of light appear and orbit your head until the spell ends. You can use a bonus action to send one of the motes streaking towards one creature or object within 120 feet of you. When you do, make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 4d12 radiant damage. Whether you hit or miss, the mote is expended. The spell ends early if you expend the last mote. If he has 4 motes remaining, they shed bright light in 30 feet in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. And then if he has 1 to 3 motes, then they just shed dim light in a 30-foot radius.
So you have motes right now, right?
Yep.
You said 30 feet?
It's bright light for 30 feet and then dim light for another 30 feet.
Okay.
Wow, that's really bright. Is that a concentration spell?
There isn't. Yeah.
I need this spell. Lila needs this spell. That's too good. That's too good.
So basically, this is the spell from Elden Ring with the swords that just wait till they
Yeah.
like fire off at people. That's
But
amazing.
yeah, so yeah, Gideon with these like just 7 kind of miniature stars kind of circling around his head. He just turns, looks at the guy casting spells in the water, and immediately just one of the motes just straight at him, just straight down at him. So I will roll to hit on that real quick.
Okay.
That's the wrong spell, sorry. There it is. I fucking hate this game so much. Oh, wait, hang on.
Okay.
Second part is silvery barbs. I can give someone advantage. I'm giving it to myself.
Okay.
Okay, I just want you to know that was very dangerously close to being a 1 again, and I probably would have slept for the night.
Roll damage.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so that's 38.
Okay. Wait, what just happened?
Oh, dang, alright. They're a little
Star hits
tankier than
him.
the other guys.
You watch it hits the chest, and he looks over towards you and starts to ready another thunderbolt.
Alright, I don't think Gideon has a good position to move to, so I think he's just gonna hold his ground.
Okay. Basil, what did you roll for initiative? I guess you're not on the turn tracker.
It didn't come up?
No.
I got a 19 for initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, there's her roll. It is 19 for sure.
I guess it just didn't put it on here. Go ahead and move Basil
bullshit.
within 10 feet of where she is currently right now. You would be up on the top deck now.
You said 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay, let me... And if I went here, even if it's diagonal, it wouldn't be attack of opportunity, right?
No.
Okay. Start right there, and then I'll go right here. And you said that'll just be my action, right?
Yep.
To hit above deck. Okay. Cool, cool.
Hi, Dio.
Hi, Dio.
It's Dio's turn, and he runs up, goes, holy shit, and is going to run over here behind the one that's behind Rian, and that's his turn. It is the juvenile Kraken's turn. It is going to
be convinced that Ursa's its mom and fight alongside us.
Yeah.
one of the tentacles reach out of the water towards Gideon and tries to wrap around Gideon.
Oh.
I was wrong.
That is a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
Gideon's like, I'm gonna ask you really nicely to stop trying to talk these things.
It is 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
You know what?
It is going
That's
to... Actually, no one else is within range of Kraken. So... It is then going
Oh no, what a shame.
It's instead going to use its second tentacle attack to pull Gideon in 10 feet. Gideon, you feel yourself pulled across. You are at the edge in the railing of the ship. At the top of the round, Rian, you are up.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's freaking go, brother. Gideon, do you have your situation handled?
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
genuinely not super concerned about this.
Cool. I was gonna provide assistance if you needed it, but if not, I'll buckle down and I'll fuck these bitch.
I can just Starlight step out of it, so I'm concerned about maybe some advantage attacks coming my way, but...
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, not super worried.
Okay, so Dio just like made an attack at the, or he just got to the one Sahagween that's here. So I assume that the Sahagween's like attention has kind of turned. So Rian is gonna sort of like, as he
Is that how you say that?
Huh?
Is that how you say it?
I don't know. That's how I say it.
I feel like you're right, and I'm just really wrong. Anyways, go on.
It's
Sorry.
probably it's a fantasy monster. Doesn't matter.
Sahagween sounds way better than Sahugin. So
Sahugin.
Sahugin.
Bless you.
That's funny.
All right.
Well, I
on.
don't know. Asmodeus, who knows? I don't know. All right, so he's kind of turned around, so Rian's gonna fucking tip up because he's an old man who exercises, so he can do that. And he's gonna immediately sort of like take a step back and go for a thrust with the sabre at this little fishy boy. Bah. 27 to hit.
Yeah,
First attack. 19 points of damage.
It is barely hanging on. As you turn around and stab, you stab through its shoulder and kind of pull down, and one of its arms just sloshes off, like filleting a fish.
No.
That it's probably more than just like, it's what's happening.
Yeah, it's what's happening.
All right. Sweet. Can I bonus action attack first and then use my second attack action? Like, second part of my... Okay, cool. So I'm gonna bonus action with the dagger to try and finish it off before I hit it with another angry sword strike.
Okay, go ahead.
Flame Tongue,
you
23.
do have a D6 to add to this because of Dio, but 23 does hit.
Okay. This doesn't get the additional 2d4 because I am not attuned to it. So it is just 9 points of damage, yeah. I have the Boots of Flying attuned because of, in case I get flown off.
How do you kill this thing?
Oh, yeah, so it's just like one, like it turns towards Dio, and it's like, ah! And Rian is just gonna step back, pierce it, like through the chest as it's like barely clinging on to life. He's just gonna step forward and then just slit its throat and then just pull the sword out and let it drop.
There's a spray of water and like this purplish blood as it just falls onto the ground, and it just sprays on Dio, and he goes, "Fucking gross."
You should get that cleaned up. And he's gonna turn around and he's gonna turn to this other fish boy here. Make an attack. 16 to hit.
Hit.
All right.
Hits.
I'll do a first level smite on this for an extra 2d8.
All right.
Just, you know, hopefully I can kill it. So 24 points of damage total.
Yeah. How do you kill this one?
I like to think he literally he says that to Dio, you should get that cleaned up. And as he turns around, it's just one like lateral swipe, and the thing's head just falls off.
Yeah. As you do that, the blade glows with the energy of the smite, and as it hits, there's a slight like explosion from the smite, and as the head gets cleaned off, the head just explodes from the smite, and then the thing just drops to the ground.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. So then
it sprays Dio again.
that flies up over Rian's head, and one falls on Dio. Rian then is going to fly, using the Boots of Haste. He is going to fly over here, right next to the Kraken.
Did you bonus action activate them?
Ooh, do they bonus action need to activate?
I believe so. They're not always on.
While wearing these boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use these boots to fly up for 4 hours.
Well, you said Boots of Haste, which required activation. You meant the Boots of Fly.
Oh, sorry. Did I say boot? I definitely meant Boots of Flying in case he gets flung off, so that way he can fly out.
Okay. And they don't take an activation. They just there.
Nope. You just have a flying speed. If you, I have a limited duration, which is 4 hours.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you were flying over here. Oh no. 4 hours.
I'll keep track.
All
6
right.
seconds.
So my Hermes boots, I will fly over there, and I'll just I'll ready to attack him, little spellcaster boy.
All right.
That's it.
Cool. Before Ina's turn on initiative count 20, I need Yrsa, Rian, and Gideon to make
They're all
Constitution
on
saving
the
throws.
edge. Is it mini Kraken or big Kraken?
Yursa and Riend. Riend, you both hear in your mind.
To my home.
And the two of you disappear as you are teleported 60 feet underwater.
I'm gonna
So-
drop concentration on an owlbear.
I will say you will get to do that on your turn.
Okay.
Rien, technically still flying. I'm going to say that Rien and Yursa are right next to each other. You are negative 60 feet below the water.
Amazing.
And the two of you look down and you see the large body and tentacles of Zaltrax. About 100 feet away from where you guys are. You can see the eyes staring at you as
Oh my god! I wasn't ready. It just like crept onto the screen so slowly.
I don't even see anything.
Oh, is it because you guys are underwater?
Oh my god. John, what the
Oh, you
fuck?
sure will.
Is it because I'm underwater?
I can't see it either.
Oh my god.
yeah,
'Cause
Gat
I don't
definitely
have
can't see
dark
it.
John.
Can you see your sorry, Kirsa, can you not see your token for the owlbear?
I don't know where it went.
I'm just gonna put you over here then. Can you see your token right here then?
Yeah, I can see yours. Oh, she's gone.
What happened?
Oh,
What's happening to Yursa right now?
I mean, it's okay. I just want to see
Oh.
the cool thing too.
No, I know. You can't see it because There
Yeah, I
we
don't
go.
know where. Oh, I see yours token now.
Oh, because I'm putting negative 60. All right, let's do that. Let's do plus 60. Just know that you're beneath the water.
Okay. I still got nothing, but I trust you.
You can't see it?
John.
Yeah.
Question about my Death Matron's diadem. Did you say if it's like I can continuously use this throughout this campaign, it's just like long rests, or do I get X amount of times to use it?
It recharges on long rests.
Okay. Okay.
So on that, it is Enid's turn.
Should I just refresh?
Probably.
Okay.
You should be able to see it dark vision wise if everyone else can see through the dark vision. Because
I
can
can
you see it, Joe?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Well, my plan's gonna change. I don't think I can go fishing.
Okay, I see it now.
I don't even think we wouldn't even know where they went to, right? Like we didn't see them go anywhere. They were just teleported, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So couldn't help anyway. Yeah. So we will sneak attack this one. Let's see. I was gonna do the Blessing of Araleth and use the radiant damage because I kind of forgot that there were little conditiony things with this. So using radiant damage, I would get advantage in my next attack on it. So, boop boop boop.
I like this music.
Fuck. Well, that's great. That's my third
Dude,
natural one this session.
I think that the amount of natural ones and natural 20s this session is more than we've rolled the entire campaign. Like,
Yeah.
Feels that way.
crazy.
Well,
Wait,
I'll.
were you hiding?
No, I was gonna sneak attack just because you were next to it.
Well, bonus action throw, I guess.
I could do that.
I
That's
don't know.
lame. Okay, well. Yeah.
I
love
imagine
that.
you had to duck to not get hit by your dagger.
Yeah.
Right.
Comes back. I
I
love
mean,
that
yeah,
Gak can't see anything.
I guess bonus action throw would make the most sense still. Can't do much else, okay. I don't think I can get sneak attack on my... Maybe, I don't know.
You get advantage because he's 5 feet away. Or not advantage, sorry. You get sneak attack
I can
because they're
use
5 feet away.
sneak attack.
That hits. You get sneak attack.
Okay. And I use the radiant one, so whoever attacks it next gets advantage.
Okay.
If it's alive.
If it's alive, yeah.
You throw the dagger, Enid. How does this thing die?
Oh, okay. I mean, since it's the radiant one, we're gonna flavor it, even though it's like the blessing of air. Well, she's moon. Yeah. So moonlight dagger through its throat, slips its head off, but then the rest of the body burns in a holy fire. So
yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fucking
And I don't know where she would go to like try and find them. We
I
have
would say don't
literally-
worry about us right now because I can get to Rian.
Okay. I know, but I'm trying to think about like what Enid would do. Is more so. Maybe she'll just get more center in the ship. Just so if she needs to get anywhere in particular, she's a little closer. Okay. I'll end it there. Well, no, I already used my bonus action. Fuck off. Okay. We'll just end it there.
Okay. Okay. For this, Basil, you're up.
Okay. So we said that we're wanting to try to get all of these little miscellaneous bad guys, right? First.
I mean,
that
I think
what we
that's just what makes sense, just because
Okay.
we have no idea in what direction they were teleported at all. So
For sure, for sure. So, let's see, unharmed. I'm assuming, so like where Enid is, she's like still underneath the sail, so there's still no, like impair your vision, right?
Right,
that
yeah,
make
yeah, yeah.
sense?
No,
Okay.
yeah, no, you can see her.
Okay. I'm also going to move here. And then towards Squidward down here, I'm gonna use my ratatata gun.
Towards, this guy?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Roll for
Okay,
an attack.
so it's
Alakablam.
Alakablam. Actions. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, that was so close. I almost got a 1.
15.
Yeah.
Basil, you fire, and it does make contact, but ricochets off of the skin. It just misses.
No.
Sorry, real quick. It just says it's a D20 plus 2. Is that right?
She doesn't have, I don't think she has, well,
I thought it was based off of her spell casting or something.
you see.
I just clicked what?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I don't know. I thought, I don't know, because it's a plus 2 doesn't seem right.
It's still a gun, but she doesn't have proficiency in it. So we'll say I don't think it should be a plus 2. I said that anybody you give this to will gain proficiency in it because it's basically a ranged weapon. So was it a plus 7 then? So then that would hit.
Yay!
Let me modify that really quick.
Would
Good
I just need to
catch.
refresh then?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Okay.
we go.
Basil would have put her own little like dangly charm on the gun. Like
Just
she
like
would have gone
Overwatch.
out to buy like cute little pink crystals and just like wrapped it around.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. I think it would be 3. 13 radiant damage. All of you hear, well, the ones who are up top hear this hum, this as it fires off and hits this juvenile crack. And you all look and see this bright light of purple flash. And then you see, Basil, one single crack up the crystal. You have 2 more shots before the crystal is cracked entirely, and you have to reload it.
She looks over to Gideon. It works! That was so fun!
Gideon just so wrapped up by the tentacle. Happy for you.
Gideon
looks to the Kraken. That was a warning shot.
When the shot happens, does it light up something for Gak to see it?
Well, Gideon's super lit up all around him.
I still can't see anything on my screen.
I mean, you could see barely this down here, right?
Yeah, but I can't actually see the picture. I can see the corner of the token, but I can't see the picture.
It flashes. You see the slight, you see this little guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
For like a split second.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, Gideon has like a ton of light emitting from him.
Yeah,
If
I don't
the
know if I
Kraken
can
has
see.
its tentacles wrapped around it, wouldn't that light?
You're right. There you go. It should be
There it is. Yep,
Yo,
I
dog,
can
I
see it.
just said that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, there's a
Why do
lot
I
of shit
always get
going on the
ignored?
screen right now. There's 6 of you,
Brian's
17
having
of
the
them.
female experience in an office space.
God.
Is that your turn, Basil?
Yeah.
All right, Kraken Priest's turn. It's gonna move over here.
That was feral Felicity.
It's gonna cast. Let me see. Oh, is that really not? Wait, what? Really? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can put it in here. Okay. You watch as it moves its hands, and as it does, there's this darkness beneath both you and Basil of your feet, as it's going to cast Evrand's Black Tentacles,
Ah, thematic.
which I can't fucking find the goddamn spell.
Well, I guess you gotta quit the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
As a 20-foot square. Oh, actually, it might hit Enid.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
All 3 of you need to make, when a creature first enters the affected area for the first time on a turn. Okay, so on your turns, we'll have to make these saves, dexterity saving throws. Okay. It's going to cast that. And then this one is going to fire a thunderbolt at Basil.
Well.
Well, natural 1. Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
It's been happening.
This one's gonna thunderbolt at
Papanada.
Gideon.
Yeah.
20 to hit Gideon.
Gideon can still use his reaction even though he's grabbed, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna shield that.
Okay. You cast as you're being thrown around by the tentacle of the Kraken. You see out of the corner of your eye the Kraken priest fire a thunderbolt, and you just effortlessly cast the shield spell. Deflects off. It's the what are they called, Joe?
Sahagween, that's what I say, but
All right, it's the Sahagwin's turn. This one's going to climb. Gideon, you watch this one climb back up in like the worst fashion. It's just like, and it gets up and it's like bleeding out because of the fucking owlbear claw across its chest. It picks up its staff.
It's using one hand to keep its guts in as it climbs
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's like,
oh my God, man, just retreat.
Actually, it's gonna throw its trident at you.
All right, that was good luck.
13.
It's a miss.
I'm gonna say, because it has 2 HP, I'm gonna say it removes its hand and throws, and as it does, you just see the guts just onto the ground. This one's just gonna fucking die. Like it just falls to the ground. Last ditch effort was to throw its spear at you, and then dies.
A horrible way to go.
Yak, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Let me check the spell save DC. That is a success. You are not restrained and you do not take damage.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here. And actually I'm gonna go right here. And I'm going to see the tentacle around Gideon. And do I see the actual, so I see the like full Kraken sticking out of the body now? Or the baby Kraken sticking out of the water?
Yes.
Okay. I look at it and I then cast Scorching Ray at 4th level.
Okay.
Nice.
Which I think is 3 Scorching Rays. Yeah, 3 rays. Or no, 3 rays and then 2 additional rays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the 3rd level spell, right?
Yeah. So 5 rays. Hell yeah. No, it's a 2nd level spell. So 5 rays. Boom. Okay, so I will do those. Hell yeah. There's one. There's... Oh, okay, I'm going to do these 2 first.
Okay.
So let me roll the damages for those 2 real quick.
Imagine if we just did the rest of the combat like this.
Nice. So the first one was 10, and the second one, I'm trying to figure out what I rolled. I rolled a, and then it's max, and then what right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it'd be 12 plus 4, 16. So 26 for the first 2.
26 total?
For the first 2, yeah.
So the first, okay. What was the second one? Because I already took out the damage from the first.
The second one was 12 plus 16.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then next one, 22 to hit.
Hits.
Another natural 20. Hell yes.
Bro, what is
dude.
happening this session? Why are there so many?
Some of them come.
We're
my
favored
way.
by the gods. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
The tide is turning, Demogorgon. We're coming, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, another 10 on there. An 18.
Okay.
Okay, then I have one more.
This thing's starting to look badly injured.
And then 19 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, hell yeah. points.
I wonder if we kill the baby, what would happen with Mama?
You fire all
We're about
five
to
of
find
these
out, Felicity.
scorching rays. Hits one after another, leaving scorch marks, taking off chunks of the squid's skin
Fried
onto the.
calamari.
Yeah, there is a fried calamari smell in the air. It's mixing with seawater. It's disgusting. It lets out a horrible, horrible cry. Yursa and Rian, make a perception check with disadvantage.
Wolf. 12.
It didn't go over but 10.
You don't see anything. Okay, Gak, is that your turn?
Sorry, I was muted. I believe that's it. There's not really much else I can do bonus action wise right now, so. Well, I'll do oh, this concentration. It is a bonus action though. Well, it's another leveled spell. Nope, I'm done.
Okay. So because I forget to read shit. The juvenile kraken is indeed a legendary creature and is going to use its legendary action to fling Gideon.
No!
Gideon, you are
Where?
picked up in a random direction. So Gideon, I would like you to roll a d4. 1 is north. So 1 is north, 2 is here. Okay, so you're being thrown 40 feet. That's actually not... You roll really good because you're getting thrown 40 feet this way. As it flings you, you're going to take... Let me check. It says... If the target strikes a solid surface, it takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for each 10 feet it was thrown. So
Also,
46.
real quick, I think when Yursa got changed from Owlbear, did she get removed from the turn order?
Oh yeah, she's not on there.
You're right.
Shit. I think you were a 17.
Probably.
Well, you'll go next. Actually, you'll be up now, and then we'll go back to Gideon. Sorry about that, Gideon.
You're all good, homie.
But legendary action, it chucks you 40
Yeah.
feet. Wait, actually, yeah. And you land and smack on the ground. Okay, Yursa, you're up.
Did you roll
Okay.
the damage?
Oh, I did. God, 16 points of bludgeoning damage. My bad.
No, you're good. I thought about not saying anything, and I was like, no, play the game right, Ryan.
Okay, I'm in the water, correct?
You're 60 feet underwater.
Okay, can I see this guy?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Cool.
What's your dark vision?
60 feet.
Then no, you wouldn't. I said that the Kraken Zalatrax was 100 feet below where you guys were.
Darn. Okay. I'm going to... It's crazy because I actually have 2 more wild shapes because of my cloak. So I'm going to not be an owlbear, but I am going to become a shark again. And I'm going to swim over to Rian.
Okay.
And hope that he grabs my fin.
Okay. You do swim over to Rian and notice that he is sinking rapidly.
Rian
with... Yeah. So you are able to swim half of your movement because of the boots, but because you're wearing plate armor, technically you would have 0 movement speed in the water, and you would actually be sinking. So because you have the boots, it's the only reason you have any movement underwater. But they're working double time.
And then Shark Yursa.
Okay. Rian, you grab a hold of Shark Yursa.
Shakursa.
Shakursa.
I love it.
Shakira.
Shakira. I will use my action to dash us back towards the ship.
You're muted.
Hello? Oh.
What's
John
the
was
shark's
muted.
swim speed?
40.
Okay, you can get 20. Because Rihanna's on
Even with dashing?
40.
She's using her action to dash.
And
Okay, so
wild
then
shape
you
is
would move
bonus
40.
action. Yeah.
Okay. So you're 20
yeah.
feet below the water.
Yeah, I forgot about
No,
that. Yes.
you're not 6,020 feet below the water.
Yeah. Okay. That's it, big dog. I'm just trying to get us back to the boat. Swim, swim,
Okay.
swim, swim, swim.
Gideon, you're up.
Okay.
Gideon stands up, wipes his face off, and then he just looks over, seeing the spellcaster and the Kraken. We gonna just twin disintegrate that.
Okay. What's the save?
Oh, it's a lot, buddy. 24.
24 what?
Oh, sorry, that. Read.
I know you got a vestige. You have a really
Dex.
high DC.
Yeah, man, very hard to say.
So the Kraken rolled a 14.
Fail.
So let's see if the priest, that's gonna be a 3.
A 3 total?
Yeah, he's got a plus 0
That's
dex.
crazy. All right, well.
He's just in the water, being held up by water.
No, that was pretty doo-doo damage, but 66 to both of them.
Yeah, how do you kill these things?
I mean, I think it's just one of those things where he just points and fires, they both go off, and just looking at the water, you just see steam coming up from the water, and you don't see anything else.
Yeah. Each disintegrate spell hits both of them. They take the damage, and you watch them immediately turn to dust, and their ashes spread onto the ocean top, and you see it kind of just disintegrate there. Yeah, they gone.
Was that the guy who cast black tentacles, or was it the other one?
It was this one.
Oh. Okay. That was just the action, so Gideon is then going to move over to where he can see this guy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. I forgot I stood. Can you still kind of see him, or no?
Slightly. Slightly.
Yeah.
I'd say
Fuck
yes,
it.
like half cover.
Alright, fuck it, we'll take a shot. Yeah, bonus action, Gideon's gonna fire one of his motes at him.
Okay. I need to move this around with you. For Gak's sake.
Alright, that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
20 points of damage.
Ooh, alright. Very cool.
Is Black Tentacle still up, or does he drop it?
I need to make a Constitution saving throw. It is still up.
Sorry, gang, I tried.
All good.
Alright, that is Gideon's entire action economy, so pass turn.
Okay. Dio's turn. He's going to run over to Basil and use the rest of his movement to grab your hand, Basil. Or he's going to put his hand out for you. And then if you grab it.
Yeah, Basil will reach out and clasp his hand.
Yeah, so he's going to... Oh, wait.
She has a wife, Dio. Come on.
Can't hold hands with anybody that's not your
Nope.
wife.
I did not realize the... Is that really it?
No takesies backsies, Joan.
Yeah, I mean, I just realized how large the space was for black tentacles.
Oh, that's so weird. Why did they make the
Yeah, I don't
effect look
know.
like that then? That makes no sense.
We're just gonna go with the effect. He's gonna pull Basil out. I mean, fuck it.
That is
And
confusing.
he is going to bonus action dash.
Pick a direction, dear.
He watches. He's like, wait.
Anywhere you want, Dio. Just
Give the
anywhere
guy
you
a
want.
break, you know?
Could
He
I-
didn't want to do this.
Could I have a +1 dagger that I don't know why I have. Can I toss that to him so he has not just a dagger, it's a +1 dagger?
Yeah. I mean, so he's gonna run over, and he's going to use the rest of his movement to pull you out, Enid.
Oh, thanks.
She's also married, Dio.
All right, yeah, she'll pass him the +1 dagger and say, might help you out a little bit better. I don't know why I have this.
Thank you. I mean, he's gonna spend the rest of his
I didn't
turn.
mean to do that. Ignore that. I'm trying to get
All right,
rid
Dio
of-
deals 30 damage.
Okay, yeah, I rolled for him. There you go.
Yeah. To Gak. No.
Imagine.
He spends the rest of his turn because he bonus action. He can't throw a dagger that far.
I like to imagine
Can he
Dio
go?
threw it, thinking it would come back like all of Enid's daggers do, and not realizing he just chucked it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no. So he spends the rest of his turn just like spinning the dagger, like, oh, this is nice, and he remembers how Enid fights and knows that her daggers can come back, so he throws it at the ground. It sticks in the ground, and he holds his hand out.
Sorry, not one of those.
Okay. Rian, it's your turn.
Fabulous. Kayla, are you good down here?
I let go of Ursa and
She
sink
drowned.
back down.
What? I'm sorry. I had to put my headset off for a second.
Oh no,
What?
you're good. Are you? Can you get yourself out of here?
Yeah.
All right. I kind of don't want to leave you with the tentacle monster.
Leave me. What does that Gak say? Leave me.
Leave me. Okay.
Yeah.
Leave me.
I'll be right.
All right. So, I'm 20 feet below.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my bonus action, cast Misty Step, and I'm just gonna go on the ship. You move me where that would get me.
You'd be on the edge of the ship because you're 20 feet below, and the ship is like technically like 20 feet up. So any of the edges here,
Okay.
you can pick any of these.
Pythagoras strikes again.
Now,
Yeah.
question:
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Can I Misty Step like 30 feet up, just straight out of the water,
Yeah.
and then use my flying movement speed to fly 30 feet away from that
I
point?
mean that. Yeah. I mean that would be logical.
Okay,
I'd say yes.
I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet up.
Read the Misty Step up.
I'm in the air,
All right.
and then I'm gonna do a flyby on this guy. I'm just gonna,
yeah. like a fucking hawk.
Yeah. I'm bearing the claws. So I'll make a swang. 32. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think that hits.
13 points of damage.
Okay.
He's alive.
Oh yeah. So,
Bastard.
are you gonna make like a
Hey.
swoop back?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my second attack. I do get 2 of those.
What's up, Brian?
Joe.
Yeah.
Sorry, your damage just says a D8 plus 11. What about like your radiant strikes and stuff?
I don't think I am. I don't. For one, I didn't activate the Okunai thing yet, and
Right.
also I do not have improved Divine Strike yet, because I am a
'Cause you're part
multi-class
fighter.
Yeah, I'm only a level
Okay.
10 paladin, so I only just got Aura of Courage.
Gotcha.
So-
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. And also the sword doesn't do extra damage anymore. It's been changed. Okay. Second attack, though. Will swang. And I will add a second level smite to that for an extra 3d8. Hopefully. Get this brother dead. 3d8. For a whopping total of 30 points of damage.
He is still up.
Oh my god.
They are hardy boys.
The last thing I want to do is I want to expend one charge of the sword, and I want to add a d10 of fire damage to the attack. Damn, 4.
Still up.
Ah, you fucker. All right. Well.
Very, very, very bad. It does not look great.
I'll just fly there because I don't want to give him an attack of opportunity. I want to be in his face in case he tries to cast a spell.
Okay.
Is the tentacles? I mean, I know it's not affecting anybody, but did he pass all?
Oh
those
yeah, no, he needs to make. He makes
so
concentration check.
The DC on the first one would be 10, but the DC on the second one would be 16.
Okay. He succeeds both of them.
Yeah, what a fucking bitch.
Oh, that's Careza.
What a loser.
Yeah,
Agreed.
pretty big loser. Fucking hate that guy. On initiative count 20.
The squid.
The big squid. You watch as the sky above you starts to turn dark, and Yrsa, you notice that the water around you dark as well. As you start to see storm clouds above, lightning starts to strike down as Altrax is going to use its lightning storm. I need everyone on the ship to make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I count as on the ship? If I'm...
Yeah, above water.
Okay.
Basil, we're in 30
fuck
feet
is
of each
happening?
other, so roll that with advantage because
Oh,
we're
that's right.
married.
Marriage.
You are married.
Is D&D Beyond broken?
I don't know
I'm
what's
rolling
I have to keep
ass.
clicking on the extension on my Foundry tab for it to work. Like while I'm
I
on
think Nick
Foundry.
meant with the nat 20s,
20s.
not...
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's like his
mine's,
fourth one
mine's
this
working. I've just got
episode.
just
Okay.
4 now.
If I can,
am not
I can-
rolling very often above a 10.
everybody who rolled a below a 23, you take.
I mean, what the fuck?
22 points of lightning damage, and anybody who succeeded takes 11 points of lightning damage.
Hey,
Well,
John.
I have evasion, so I still take 11.
Damn.
Hey, John, what does that mean for me?
You take 11 points of lightning damage.
Okay, because it was under 23, but...
Yeah, which
it
is a
was
critical
nat
success,
20.
so you succeed.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Because I didn't want to...
I'm in the water.
And it is going to swim.
I'm not in the water.
No,
Just kidding, loser. Not
I
there
thought
at
it was
all.
100 feet deep or some shit. What happened
It
to
is.
that?
It
Oh.
moves 60 feet.
It also has like 80-foot range or something ridiculous like that.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, my bad.
Enid, you're up.
You said Enid. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm a little nervous about my plan now because my plan was to climb the mast. Is that what it is? To get up to the crow's nest so I could hide up there. But if there's a fucking storm, that doesn't feel safe.
The mast does look like a lightning rod. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's true.
I might just have to do it though, because I don't know where else I'll hide, really, because there's a lot of light going on out here, which is good, because people need to see. Fuck it. YOLO, am I right? Okay, except for Enid. Anyway, she's gonna climb the mast and get up in the crow's nest. I would like
Okay.
to bonus action hide.
What's
duck.
your movement speed?
It should be 30.
All right, cool. The crow's nest is 30 feet tall.
Nice. So yeah, then hide in the nest,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pop out and sneak attack one of these bitches. Now, the one thing I wanted to ask, because I know Gideon's right there, got to which one can you guys see? I'm assuming no one can see this one, really. Like, Gak, you probably can't see this one over here, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Then, yeah, Enid will focus this one instead of the one that's in vision of the other casters, so.
I love that Gax still can't see the fucking Kraken off the side of the ship right now.
And let me see.
The what?
The what?
What the fuck you mean?
I don't know if any of that really matters. I'll do the radiant again. So yeah, I'll use radiant damage against it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Man. This one is with advantage, actually, because I'm hiding. I mean, I assume they can't see me. You didn't say no, so I assume I'm getting sneak attack.
You gain sneak attack.
Okay, get roll.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Wop, 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 wop. 27.
Still alive.
That's not awesome. And then she'll get ready to duck again. I can't technically bonus action hide right now, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is Zaltrax is going to use 2 legendary actions to use Lightning Storm again. I need everybody on the top deck above water to make dexterity saving throws.
Oofies. You get advantage, Basil, because we're married.
Married?
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Nick,
Rolling
what's going on?
fast.
Nick, what is that?
Can I have some, Nick?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Anybody who rolled below a 23 takes 22 points of lightning damage, and anybody who rolled above or nat 20 takes 11. Dio is going to use his uncanny dodge.
I
Take a
forgot
shot.
I had that.
Sorry,
Well,
it was
I'm-
22 or 23. I apologize.
22.
Oh, thank God.
The DC is 23. The
Not that
damage
I
is
would-
22.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna just use my evasion right now. I forgot about uncanny dodge. When is that? You know, what? I'll talk about it later. I'll look it up.
Basil, you're up.
Okay. So where is everybody in relation to me? If I were to go right here. Can I see Ursa?
Currently right now, I mean, you could see her a little bit. Yeah, she's 20 feet below the water. You just barely see her.
Okay. How's everybody doing with hit points? Because I can't see everybody.
Not great.
Not
Okay,
very good
that's
either.
all I needed. So I'm going
Gideon's
to
worse, but-
use my mother's diadem to cast Queen's Blessing. So it's Mass Cure Wounds. Additionally, when you cast this spell, you can choose to deal an additional 5d8 necrotic damage to one target within the healed area. So
What's the area of the range?
the range, let me go to the actual spell because this one doesn't tell me.
It should be 30 feet for mass cure wounds, so you could probably damage.
I'd assume
guy.
that, yeah.
Yeah, you
So
can.
yeah, range 60, area 30.
Okay.
Hell
I'm not hiding yet, so she sees me, right?
Yeah, sure. Pythagorean theorem works here.
It's like the whole, you know where your partner is the whole entire time.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll say the rings
You're like-
connect us.
in love or something.
Yeah. All right.
So
So,
go ahead-
we got. Hold on. How many people do we got? 1, 2, 3.
Should be everyone except for Yursa.
Okay. Yeah. Because Yursa. Okay. So it'll be all of us currently on the boat, and then Rian who's flying. And then I'm going to do the 5d8 necrotic damage against the Kraken.
No, wait, what the heck? Where did my Kraken priest go? There he is. Sorry. He's not unharmed.
Oh, he's not. Oh, okay.
He's not dead. I just accidentally deleted him because he's gonna die.
Okay, gotcha. And we're not aiming for the big daddy-o, right?
You
Like, not
cannot
yet.
see. You cannot see him.
Oh,
Her.
okay. Gotcha. All right. Then yeah, I'll do the, what did I say? 5d8 necrotic damage.
Just to point out, you cannot see Ursa. The
That-
water is pitch black right now.
Okay.
Because of the Kraken.
That's fine. Because I think she's unharmed anyway. And it also
so go
doesn't
ahead.
matter because I can only do 6 people if that's including myself. So, oh, John, I'm sorry. I'm taking forever. Does it matter what level?
Just at the
Cure
regular
wounds?
level of cure wounds.
Okay. So that's 5th level.
Massacre wounds, yeah. Okay. Everyone can heal 24 points of damage.
And then 5d.
Back up to full.
5d8. No,
That was
that's not
one.
what I. Sorry, I meant to put.
good.
Okay. So that's 4.
Yeah. So Basil, as the diadem gets, as you focus on the diadem, you go to cast Mass Cure Wounds, and as you cast it, you look towards the Kraken Priest and you watch the body of the Kraken Priest starts to decay rapidly, as though blight was taking hold, but even quicker as this energy is pulled out of the Kraken Priest and it is turned into radiant divine healing as you pull the life out of the Kraken Priest and then disperse it amongst your allies. You kill the Kraken Priest.
Cool. And quick follow-up question: can I only use one of the many things that it offers, or can I use like one of each thing that it offers before a full rest?
One of each, I believe.
Okay, so I think I've only used the Queen's Blessing.
Yeah, and each one of them says like this resets on a long rest and stuff like that.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to stay still somewhere
Okay.
towards the
Also,
middle.
again, I am actually wrong. You are the only one who can see through the water to see Yrsa because of the death
That's what I
matrix dive.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah, you have you gain dark vision up to 120 feet, and you can see through magical darkness.
There's not
So
much
cool.
I can do to help fully, I don't think. Yours is currently unharmed, so
All right, is that your turn?
yeah. I mean, Yrsa, how you doing, big dog?
Well,
I
it's
am
Yrsa's turn.
okay. I can get out of here.
Okay, be fast.
Oh, I plan to. Okay, I can see him now though. Big boy.
Yeah, she's 40 feet below you.
Great. So I am no longer an owlbear, but I think I established that last turn.
You're a shark.
Shark. So I meant to say I'm not gonna be a shark anymore.
Okay.
Instead, aiming straight down at Bessie here, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Moonbeam at 6th level. Actually, 7th level. Fuck it.
In the water. Okay.
Sure. Hold on a second. Can I cast it at 7th
Moon's
level?
been stronger since Sagmine is back from there, right?
That's right. Yes, I can.
No, she doesn't get extra damage.
Well, I mean, it goes through the water.
That is
Really shitty damage, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's
25
crazy
points of
for a
radiant
7th
damage.
level. What the fuck?
Yeah. Depressing.
Oh, you said sunbeam. I think you said moonbeam. I'm sorry.
Nope. Oh.
You're
Moonbeam.
casting Sunbeam?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did I say Moonbeam?
Yes.
I meant to say Moonbeam. Or Sun. Wow, fuck. I meant to cast Sunbeam because in theory it's supposed to do more damage than Moonbeam. But
Well, it's also
it didn't-
concentration, right? So you can keep blasting it.
yeah, I can.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
What's your DC?
20.
It does succeed.
Okay, you take half of it then.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, well, here's the thing. On a failed save, it takes radiant damage and is blinded until your next turn. Oh, wait, what?
It did succeed.
Oh,
though.
okay. Okay, never mind. I don't know
You're
where
good.
I am in time and space, I guess. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Alright, well, I'm gonna swim back to the boat. I don't know how
Okay.
far I can get, but this is 20 feet. Swim, 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 swim. I don't know, is my movement speed different than my swim speed?
You could phase step though.
Yeah, normally your swim speed is half your movement speed if you
Oh.
don't have a swim speed.
Well, that's fine. I will get here and then face step onto the boat. Boop.
All right. Perfect. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Yak, you are up.
Yes, so I don't see anything right now. So would I see that people are over here and like are they shooting at something I can't see? Like I'm trying to figure out where everyone else is focusing attention.
Yeah, so you do see this Kraken priest over here get sliced up, and then eventually you see Basil kind of pull the essence out of it and kill it. You can still see that. You do remember that there was something off the bow of the ship on this side that you haven't seen yet before, and you saw Yrsa just teleport from over in this area as though she's being chased by something.
Okay, I think Gak's gonna yell at Yrsa, just be like, "Is everything okay over there?"
No. The
Okay.
giant kraken is attacking the boat.
Okay. And Gak's gonna run over here.
Dio goes, "What?"
I can't see anything over here, but I'm going to. I need to figure out what spell because I have area of effect spells. I just need to like shoot something out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fireball?
I do not have fireball.
Damn.
I
It's a
have
classic wizard spell.
I just haven't taken it. I think it's funny. Oh wait, I bought a scroll of fireball. I just haven't copied it into my book yet, I guess.
One-time use.
No. I guess. So Ice Knife says that you have to fling it at a creature within range.
Mm-hmm.
2 questions. 1, does it have to be a creature? 2, it doesn't say a creature I can see within range.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, if it doesn't say a creature you can see, I'll let you fling it in a direction, and you tell me where you want it to land.
I just
and then
want to.
We'll go off that.
I want to fling it like out here in the open water, and it explodes.
Put it inside of a square, please. Like battleship.
That. And
Is that your final answer?
It explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity. So it'd be like a 9 square cube, right? Creatures within 5 feet of it.
It'd be this.
Yeah, so like 9 squares total. Yeah. Yeah,
Sure?
that one. No. I'm gonna do.
Go with your instinct, Nick. Go with your instinct.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't believe you did that. That was crazy.
The funny thing is that everyone else can see this.
I know. And I'm not looking at the Twitch.
I actually can't see it. Gideon's too
As
far
it
away
looks
from me.
over.
So I guess I'll just.
This is the
make
final
the
action
attack.
of the final action of the session. You sure you want to put it there?
Huh. On a scale of 1 to 10, how far away do you think I am?
Nick, did I ever tell you that I'm left-handed?
Really?
Yeah. I only have one left hand too.
Well, that's crazy. Man,
What?
have you ever been?
I get what Joe's saying.
I
Have
get
you
it,
ever
too.
been to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, or just you
No,
just stay where you
I
are?
don't-
Basically, you never really travel.
Not up, but like west.
Just
you know?
west, yeah. I've always been west. I want to go west so I can see Ryan. I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I don't know what was happening. I'm gonna shoot the ice knife right here.
Morgan's nice. Portland sucks. Just remember that.
Yeah, I've been to
Right.
Seattle, so.
Yeah, Seattle's
Okay.
cool.
All right.
Seattle.
You throw the knife
Yeah.
of ice. What's the what's it? It is gonna hit something when it explodes. No. You do miss the creature,
Yeah.
but it explodes, and the
Yeah.
creature is 5 feet.
Yeah. And then
The creature's right here. Just want you to know.
nice. So hit or miss, the shard explodes, and each creature must make a dex save of 20, or take 2d6 cold damage. But it's actually second level, so 3d6 cold damage.
All right, it failed. Go ahead, roll damage.
Nice. That's what
Come on,
I'm talking
Gak.
about.
Come on, guy.
Oh, 14.
In the distance, in the ocean, in the pitch black, you hear. As you do, in fact, kill the Kraken priest with an exploding ice knife.
Amazing.
You hit him. You hit him with effectively what is a grenade.
Yeah.
Chuck the grenade, and you got lucky.
I got something.
Good job.
So apparently, it almost only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and ice knife.
Yeah. I moved 10 feet back towards the middle of the boat.
Okay. As you do, Gideon, it is your turn. However, at the end of your turn, Gak. All of you feel the ship slightly lurch to one side, as though it is being lifted on one side and then left, as it kind of jostles back and forth. all of you see the body of this creature swim past and disappear.
Nick just missed it.
Look again, Nick. Here we go. Swim past.
It's not attacking us?
And disappear into the water.
Yeah, run away.
That's why your wife died.
Sorry, I was
You
trying
mean
to
the
do
child?
just trying to do a flashback to the Gideon Oberyn thing.
Oh. That didn't work out very well. Not sure if you remember how that story ended.
Gideon, you look around on your turn and realize that nothing is attacking you.
Uh-huh.
Then, as your turn ends, Dio says, are we going to live?
Seems
all
that
right
way.
now?
As combat is over.
We need to get more light on this boat.
I'm over
I
here,
don't-
Gak.
Wait,
I couldn't
Gak,
see you.
come here.
Blinded me.
Boop, pat Gak on the head. There's some light for you.
Thank you.
I wanted
Is-
to do that earlier, but I didn't know it was an action.
Yeah.
Is everyone okay?
I felt better,
Yeah.
but I'm fine.
Basil's gonna walk up to Dio. Thank you for helping me. Pulling me out of all of those tentacles.
Of course.
How is Yursa looking?
Yeah, is she pretty waterlogged?
Maybe
I mean-
just emotionally.
Yeah, that too.
Physically, I mean, she's just like soaked, right? Like just to the core. But I think she's just confused. Like she hasn't tore her eyes away from the direction in which it moved. Because I don't know, she just looks like her brows are furrowed and she looks very perplexed. And she keeps like fidgeting with her staff because she doesn't understand why it just left. But then it also spoke to her like it wanted to have a conversation. You could just like there's like smoke coming out of her ears because she's confused and the wheels are moving so fast. So, yeah, she doesn't really say anything. She's just staring.
Perhaps Demogorgon is being defensive after our recent run-in with him.
Whatever is going on, I'm just glad the Kraken did not attack us.
I mean, why after all this time, if the Demogorgon wanted us dead, if he sends assassins after me, and there was an opportunity, me alone, and I don't know. I'm a pretty fast swimmer, even as a shark, but I didn't think... I don't know what the plan here is, and I don't know what game is being played, but it's very strange. Why play with your food?
Maybe it's fun. Or maybe he doesn't want you dead. Anymore.
Maybe
Maybe.
this was a scouting trip for Demogorgon. Throw something hard at us. See what we've been doing. Watch how we really fight, what we can do. Maybe he
Information?
wants I'm guessing we caught him off guard on the moon. Maybe he doesn't want to be caught off guard again.
And I
Smart.
know that everyone is going to be like, "Oh, you're doing that thing that you do again." But maybe, what if, maybe the Kraken is like fighting back and doesn't want to be controlled and wants to be free? Kind of like looks at everybody, gauging their response to that.
It's possible. I mean, we know a few people that were under Demogorgon's control that wants to be free, right? At least Basil's sister, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, a squid monster is not that leans evil in its own nature, is a little bit of an interesting choice, but yeah, maybe it knows that you can help them.
Well, another thing to think of too, a lot of evil people don't want to work for another evil person because it gets in the way of their evil stuff.
That's true. I mean, if this creature is the mother of all of the other Krakens, and it is not even from this plane of existence, how would it feel if you were tore away from your home and somebody was wriggling around in your mind telling you what to do? It wouldn't feel very good. But I don't know. I understand that my wishful thinking has gotten us into trouble before. And I understand that the nature of this creature might not necessarily be friendly with or without Demogorgon's influence. I don't know.
Well, either way, we should unfurl the sails, raise the anchor, and go. We don't have much time, and not a lot of way to get to the archipelago. We'll be there before nightfall tomorrow.
Ursa would nod.
Just let me know if any of you see any more Kraken, please, so I can run downstairs.
I believe it's your and Rianne's turn for watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. And Gideon's gonna head off.
Good job, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
So-
Yours is gonna stay up and sit on the back of the boat and just watch the water.
Okay. And as you do, you see sun start to rise in the distance. Yak and Rian watches over. Everyone can hit the long rest button. You were not bothered anymore this night. And far off into the distance, amongst the mirror-like ocean in front of you, you start to see small islands. One larger than the other one, looks to be covered in snow. Another that looks to be broiling with smoke, a volcano. Another with many, many hills, and then beyond that, large, flat land of the archipelago. Only hours now separate you from the open ocean into the shallows of the Ashparan archipelago. And for the sake of everything, you see, as you unfurl the map, Gak, that was given to you, you look at the Ashparan archipelago, and all of you do notice, as you are sailing closer and closer, there's a ship in the distance, approaching yours, with a large flag of blue and white stripes and what looks to be a mermaid holding a trident as their colors. The ship itself, a bright, vibrant cyan blue with gold trimmings. You don't know who this is, if they mean you harm, if they are an ally or an enemy. They're looking to head you off and heading in your direction, as now you are within the waters of the Free Folk.
Woo!
And with that,
woohoo!
We will end tonight's session.
Woo!
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Joe, take us out.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to tune in on Saturday for the Isles of Avarion, next Tuesday for the Salamander Coast, or next Wednesday for the Tales of Evrand. One thing I will say is be sure that you tune in on the 20th of July, as that is the day that there will be a huge joint session between Isles and Salamander Coast as they go toe-to-toe with some of the biggest villains in those campaigns. It'll be truly unforgettable as a session. So let's go ahead and... I don't know why I said that. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'm tired.